Okay, check, check, check. If you clicked on the VOD, I appreciate you. I'm still doing a little bit of setup, so skip forward a little bit to get to when I start the fights. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, looks all right. Okay, and now it is public. All right, thanks for clicking on the video, internet. We're doing another pre-fight film review for an upcoming PFL card. This time it's PFL Chicago. That's happening in just a few hours. And this is April 11th, 2026. The two co-main events that we're going to be covering are Sergio Pettis versus Mitchell McKee as the main event in the Bantamweight division, and Jordan Newman versus Josh Silveira in the Middleweight division. Both of those are going to be happening in just a couple of hours. So we're going to be speed running through the videos that I do have. I told myself I'm going to just do 2 fights per each fighter, so it's going to be a total of 8 until we, and once we get through those, we'll see how much time I have left to do a little bit of gravy on the site. But we're just gonna do a little bit of review. So if you guys making your last minute predictions or just getting a feel for the fighters,
Newman taking on Jaden Tucker.
Before the event happens, you can scan the QR code in the bottom right to get to the PFL mobile app. Let me make sure the audio levels are all right. And find your way to the PFL mobile app. Get yourself access to massive fight library without me or anybody else yapping over. You can figure out where the fights are happening, all the upcoming PFL events. We got PFL Belfast coming up. There's stuff happening in Africa. It's crazy. There's so much PFL happening in 2023. But all right, so enough content creator stuff. Enjoy watching fights for a little bit. Hopefully everything's all right.
To all those joining us across the UK tonight live on BBC iPlayer, we welcome you to Chicago here in the States as we get set now for 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in 185.6 pounds. Here's professional record 2-2. He fights out of Findlay, Ohio, Jaden the Tank Talker. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 6 foot, weighing in 185.6 pounds. The undefeated professional enters with 4 victories, no losses, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Jordan, not human.
Not human, Newman. I like that. That's nice. This fight is from back in 2022. This is Bellator 228. We got Jordan Newman, who's going to be on the PFL Chicago card in just a couple of hours, going up against Jaden Tucker.
Wrestling champion will look to use his wrestling against Jaden Tucker, who feels that he will have the edge in the stand-up department in this, his first fight in Bellator.
Already taking control of the line of the cage.
Catch up with Newman's coach, Duke Rufus, who very high on this fighter and really high on the next generation of fighters coming up through Rufus Sports.
Well, he should be high on Jordan.
Apologies, I need to do a annoying clap sync for it's production stuff. I had the little Hollywood clap.
I really like about him as a fighter. He's calm, relaxed, but when he gets in the cage, he wants to do damage. He doesn't want to just win. He wants to break you. He wants to finish you.
And Newman showing Tucker that, hey, you shouldn't talk about striking because he's got the early advantage. And there's a left hand right down the pipe, bouncing off the face of Tucker.
Well, you can tell that Duke has done a little bit of instruction.
He's a little stiff on his front leg, but he's just really confident in his stance. He's right there, down the middle. As McCarthy just said. Man, look at him. He's just creeping forward. Fake level change. Fainting again. Okay, got a big reaction from Faulkner on that one.
Lands 4. Newman fighting out of the southpaw stance, both of them southpaw. But of course, we're seeing more and more in MMA, and due to the elements of the sport, you better know how to switch and be comfortable from both sides.
Yeah, the more comfortable you are being able to go from both sides. Newman right now does not have to worry about that. He hasn't really taken any kind of damage from Tucker at this point. He's just measuring the range, looking at the distance. Nice attack with the knee.
switches stances, trying to feint, moving to his right, and we've seen that right hook already land for Newman. Coming up on
Flashing
2 minutes
with
gone here
outside
in
leg
the
kick.
opening round.
One of the things when you're seeing Tucker being in that orthodox stance.
There is Duke Rufus and the rest of the Rufus Sport coaching staff. Go ahead, Johnny.
Newman has been winning that foot placement. He's always been able to put his foot to the outside. That's what's going to lead to that left hand straight down the middle.
Coming up on the midway point of the opening round.
Don't look for the perfect knockout. Stay busy.
That's exactly what his coach is telling him right now. All Jordan Newman needs to really think about, just touch him. Don't worry about how hard it is. Throw your hands nice and comfortably out there. And the more you touch him, the quicker he'll go down.
I think he's very confident. Comfortable
Methodical.
in the stand-up.
Newman in control, the center of the cage.
I slowed the pace
Trying
down.
to figure out a way to navigate a path to some kind
Yeah,
of
talking to him
success.
is just like trying to figure out, yeah.
Newman
His
flips him
commentators,
again
they try to
as
figure out a way
Tucker
in there.
moves forward.
Tucker at this point has not really been able to figure out how to get within range to do damage. Obviously, that was a nice overhand right by him right there. It's only when Newman is the one that's making these encounters occur.
And Jaden Tucker at 27, simply inspirational to be here tonight. Has had myriad issues with his health, and both physically and mentally. One time weighed almost 300 pounds, and yet has
Wow,
worked his way
almost 300 pounds.
into
Look at
shape,
him.
has
He's
found
down to
his
like,
calling,
what are
and
they fighting now?
hoping to
145?
make the most of his Bellator debut against a fighter who's definitely on the come up in Newman.
Yeah, he's definitely on the guard. But one of the things I really want to
What a
comment
story.
on is Jordan
185.
Newman is known as a wrestler. This guy's been an outstanding wrestler.
They've learned the
Division
divisions.
III champion, NC2As. But he's just all striking, like you're saying. It's like, but I like the fact that he's not rushing in for the takedown. He's doing well in the stand-up, and you've got to have these fights and these moments where you say, I need to work myself into that shot. If I'm going to do it, I'm not going to just raw dog and take it just because I'm a better wrestler.
Well, Newman told us his fight game continues to evolve, and he can't wait to show how well-rounded his skills have become. And here in the opening round, showing continued improvements in the striking department. This is with the head kick, calf kick counter by Tucker. So a opening round that was contested only in the stand-up department.
Oh, and he get
where
cut. That's a pretty good.
Newman
That's a pretty good cut over his
and
left hand.
Tucker both had some success, although it's
He's got lucky
Tucker
with the
that's
way
won.
that the blood is coming down. Yeah, it was like wasn't coming down over his eye. It looked like pretty fortunate.
Hey, beautiful work right there, Jaden.
Oh, the blitz to the corner, my favorite.
Hey,
He's just not talking to him.
Jaden, the only thing I need more of
This is that beautiful left hand right down the middle right there. That was when he tried for the flying knee. Just caught him a little bit off. Tucker doing a good job of making sure that doesn't hit the chin. Nice oblique kick. Very measured round by both fighters, both trying to find the range. That was a beautiful left hand right down the pipe that landed right in the middle of Tucker's face there. Interesting matchup so far.
Let's go.
Well delivered
This is-
left hand, turning
Well,
over his
Newman's
hand
going
right at
to
the
run up
second,
against Joshua
snapping it and
later.
delivering the just.
Should I weave it and like go in
Tucker
between Newman and Silveira?
and Newman
Get the feel for how they fight.
begin
I usually
round
go straight
number
down the
2.
pipe.
Newman immediately storms the center of the cage,
No,
putting
I'm not-
pressure on Tucker. Tucker going
Already working
down
limited
low with
time.
his attack.
Well, Tucker's had some success with that low kick. He's landed that a lot during the first round. The big difference maker in that first round for me, that left hand of Jordan Newman. It found the target and it had power on it throughout the round.
Tucker fine, and there's Newman crashing the
Wow.
space.
Okay,
Gets
yeah.
clipped on
The
the
head,
counter.
he caught him with
Tucker
that. Just didn't catch him real flush.
Talker, Demolition Fight Team.
Like they're trying to control some space with that lead hand.
And trainer Gary Young. Of course, we've talked about Duke Rufus.
I didn't see the tape who had the
And of course, home of champions like Sergio Pettis. And of course, Rafael Superstock's going to get involved in that semifinal with Danny Sabatello. Understand you get a chance to speak with them coming up later tonight here in Chicago.
Switch stances on him? They did.
The Italian gangster
You try to get a word in edgewise.
That's not going to be easy.
Really looking forward to the semifinals.
Rushed in, got caught with the right hand.
Talker able to escape.
He needs to be
How
careful.
much damage
Lifting
that
that chin up though as he's coming forward. Talker had a chance of touching that.
Newman continues to be measured. There's the kick by Talker. Talker, much more movement.
Oh, Talker? Why did I say Talker? I don't know why. I'm probably thinking about Pokemon. Was that Pokemon Gold Faulkner?
And as we've
Do with
talked
the
about,
birds.
and you're talking to Duke earlier, saying that we would see different
big
wrinkles
swing, big
in
right
Newman's
hook.
game. We know about his wrestling credentials, but content to
Talker
keep
with
it
good head
standing
movement.
against the debuting Talker.
Yeah, what Newman needs to do right now is settle himself down into keep that chin tucked down into his chest, and when he comes
Ooh, that's a
there you
big
go.
engagement, big
Comes
person.
forward, land more than ones. You want to be going in combinations. Don't just
They're doing a
throw
really
one
solid job
shot
of staying
and
being in the
expecting it to
center
do
of the
something.
cage.
Go with your
Majority of the
combinations.
fight.
They're going to get you a lot farther.
Second time that Newman has detonated a knee attack, blood
Looks like he
flowing
prefers a slower pace.
down the face of Jaden Talker.
Is he fighting Josh Silveira in
Midway
5 rounds?
point of the second
is.
stanza. Talker moving around the perimeter, but
Oh, both main
unable
events tonight
to
are 3-5 minutes.
get inside, move into the pocket where he would try to at least slow down the pressure of Newman. Now they crash into space. Newman changes levels, and Newman
yeah.
has Talker on the fence, and immediately
You got his
with
back?
control.
And that's what we're talking about. Use your hands. You're going to get into that wrestling situation. Now he's got
Take
the
down.
back.
Put away from the
First
cage.
takedown. Talker going to try to get back to his
The
feet,
body
but
lock
Newman
on
now
the
going to try
back.
to put a hook in. It looked
Gonna
like.
try to
Now
put in
going
the
for
body
rear naked
triangle.
choke.
Yeah, he's trying to get that hook in.
Is he underneath the chin? He's already underneath the chin.
That blood's not going to help
Yeah.
Talker in keeping that choke off.
I think he's got it locked in.
Nice
Is
job
that it?
by Jordan Newman.
There's going to be a tap. Oh,
Talker trying to fight the hands here.
flattening out in his stomach.
Well, Talker's going to find it hard to talk. He's
That's it.
sore throat
Yeah,
after
he got pulled there.
naked
Damn,
choke
he popped up. Ooh.
from Jordan Newman, who improves to 5-0
Hold the
and
stank
picks
on it.
up the
Pop it
first
up.
submission
Hey,
win
dude.
of his burgeoning career. You would think he'd be
Got tip on
a
his shoulder,
little
huh?
happier about achieving his first submission triumph. And
That was good. I like
you talk
good.
about that emotional release, John, when you go through
Yeah, the
a
pop
hard
up, you gotta
camp,
do that.
knowing the
All right,
pressure
I forgot. I
to
am
remain
pressed for
unbeaten,
time.
the pressure to
The
continue
card is going to be
to
starting in
impress.
a couple hours, so we don't have time for the interviews and all that.
And there you go.
Had,
He
you know,
asked.
that stuff.
He
Doing pure review. What's next? I think I have time for a few of these because this fight's short.
Our next fight, a middleweight matchup with undefeated Jordan Newman taking on Matthew Care.
This one's from
Bear
Bellator
Perry.
297, June 2023.
Our tail of the tape for this
Still in the middleweight
middleweight matchup.
John, I'm looking
I
at the
think
reach and the height, man. 3
fighting in
inches on
middleweight.
both from Newman. He's got to utilize
3-inch
that
reach
long jab,
advantage.
use the power. And if
These
he's got to
fighters are
use
solid.
hang on the head.
Or is that 3
Up to our man, Michael C.
Quick
Williams.
maps.
For all those joining us tonight live on the stream on YouTube, we welcome you to Wintrust Arena here in Chicago.
Goddamn, that tip us ahead a little bit.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Nice hair, dude. Yeah, he's color coordinating with the short suit. What is that? Oh, he's coming out wild. Who is this guy?
No fights.
Matt Perry?
5-0 in the Bellator cage. He's
Okay.
an outstanding wrestler, but he's
Oh,
really
man, he
trying to
already got
use
stuck
his
with the
power
straight
in his
left.
hands. Matthew Perry coming off a
Newman's
very long. He has
stance
had
with-
one fight in the last 10 years. It was recent. You got to win. But what is the long layoff going to do in this type of situation?
Well, John, I'm looking at the name, Care Bear.
You don't like the Care Bear.
I think I know who the Care Bear is, just looking at him.
I can't get
I
past
like
it.
the Care Bear.
Real loose with the stance.
Newman very aggressive though. With
Lost
the
a
first
lot of
kick up the
space.
middle and
Pushed
then
over
the
against the
big
fist.
right hand.
Newman's giving him
Straight left,
space
I mean,
back.
sorry.
Back up to the center of the
Newman
cage.
says he's got something to
Interesting.
prove. He says, I'm tired of fighting people that I don't think
Ooh,
are
he
on
caught him
my
with the
level."
left as he engaged.
He wants to prove just that he
Half.
belongs. He looks at Johnny Eblin as the middleweight champion and says, look, I should be fighting Johnny Eblin. I should be up there. Is it that he's
looking a little too
Oh,
far
Newman thinks he
ahead.
can take Edward? I don't know about that. We'll see.
Just a tiny bit. Look, let's. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Nice take. Almost a lateral drop. The
Good
fence got in the way
grappling.
there. I don't want to say he's looking too far
Engagement.
ahead. I'd say in a couple
On
fights.
top.
Give us say 4 or 5 more fights.
In the
I mean,
closed guard.
Depends on you and what you're talking about in terms of far ahead. He's got good skill. He's got good wrestling skills. He's got great hands. You know, he's overly aggressive
Right.
sometimes. Leaves
Hand
himself out of
free.
position. Those are things he's got to really try to remedy before he starts calling out fighters like Johnny Evelyn.
Yeah, calling out Evans.
Matthew Perry
Ambitious.
been doing jiu-jitsu
Gotta respect
for
that.
a good portion of his career.
Ooh, overhand.
15 years. of
Oh, yeah,
jiu-jitsu,
that one
but those
landed.
are the things that
He
change
he flipped over. That would
white
that might have been it
belt.
already.
White belt quickly. He is just
That left hand really
hammered
hurt.
by Jordan Newman.
Yeah, this is bad.
Nice top pressure. What I love when I'm watching wrestlers is I like to see them go chest to chest, make sure they're applying that pressure. They're not posturing up too much to create more space for the jiu-jitsu player to get underneath them and try to create sweeps.
It was a beautiful job of Jordan Newman. You notice how he's staying on top, just flowing with all that motion by Matthew Perry. Did not matter.
Pretty solid wrestling control. He's not being too active though. Yeah, I was gonna say if the referees might ask him to start moving a little bit more.
Nice
Nasty elbow over the top.
Jordan Newman, he is just loading up on those. You can tell he wants to do damage.
Yeah,
That's a nice
another
cutting
close elbow, couple of them. Tagged him. He got that right hand free is the problem
Matthew
for
Perry's
Perry.
gonna have to get to a position where
Nice
his
underhook.
back is not flat on the mat right now because
Gotta
it's
slow
not
him down
looking
a
good.
little
You can't
bit.
take too many of these types of shots.
Yeah, when your back is flat, you always have
Perry
to turn to
trying
your
to
side.
be proactive with the head
Space also to
placement
mount some sort of
on the
offense.
bottom, but it's tough.
So I
Newman
think Newman understands as long as I
More
have his
elbows.
back flat, I can posture up at any time.
Lost that
without any
underhook.
danger, and start letting down some
Oh, he
punches.
passed the guard now. That was the
Nicely
problem.
Really nice into a crucifix position here. Matthew Perry's in trouble. He's
Oh,
going
is that
after
Kimura?
the Americana right now.
That's an American.
Looking
Oh,
for that key lock.
Gotta get that left elbow to the other side of the head. There it is.
That is
Look for the
nice.
finish.
That's put some pressure there. Good job by Matthew Perry. Using his hips. Create some
Yeah,
bump.
good defensive
that
escape
space
from
in his arm
Perry.
back.
Yeah, what Newman did there was nice. He
narrowly
jumped back into that
escaped.
half
Yeah, it
guard
looked
to
like his
avoid him
arm was about to get
bridging him
snapped
all
off.
the way over.
nah, I'm supposed to.
That shows some experience there of understanding when you don't have the submission, don't keep fighting for it and lose the position. Go back to the top position, control that top position.
Jordan Newman attaining mount
he's still
right
past
now,
the
so
start.
he is in a dominant position.
So basically in full mount.
You're going to find with a lot of top-level wrestlers, there's a couple go-to-me submissions, and one of them is what, John?
Oh, the arm triangle,
Arm
baby.
triangle on the side show is that is their position, and then normally
Perry
goes
still has a
into some
minute to
sort of
survive here. This is
Kimura,
perfect.
key lock, something along that line.
Going back to that key lock. Perry by getting himself to the side. Yeah.
You got it? That was it right there?
Nicely done. He was never in jeopardy at all during the fight. Constantly on top, letting the punches go and chasing the submissions.
I don't think he got hit with one punch in that fight. That was just domination by Jordan
Another
Newman.
triumphant
Outstanding
war.
job.
There you go. He's mean mugging. Yeah. Okay. That's his pop off.
What I liked what he did, though, John, was he established the mount position, let the striking do the work, and then that led into him jeopardizing the position to get to the submission. Started threatening the submission. He slow played it, though. He let it set up. See how he's working the feet, trying to keep that top position. Works to the key lock. Nicely done. Kept the right elbow into the head. Watch when that right elbow goes on the other side of the head. That's when he establishes that lock. That lock is.
Okay, he's got
it's
solid
almost
hands
impossible
on the
to finish
feet.
when the arm is on the other side. Once he
The
establishes
offensive
that
grappling
position,
is good. I haven't seen him in the
saw Perry
defensive
look at
grappling
the top.
situation. We've only
nicely
watched
done
him
by
fight for
Newman.
like
Very
8 minutes
nice.
so far.
Impressive performance, putting himself where
Yeah, I
he
gotta
says.
watch this fight
"Look,
that goes
I'm
to
ready for
decision.
the
That'll tell
big
me a lot
names
more
in
about
the
him.
middleweight division. What do you think?
I like the slow.
You gotta watch this. We gotta commit the time.
Our
Hey,
early
am I getting in
card
trouble?
feature. 3 5-minute rounds at middleweight brought to you by that prize guy, Jordan Newman and Imam Shafi Ali.
And now, ready to make his way to the cage, Imam Shafi Ali.
I'm so sorry. I forgot we are pressed for time. The PFL Chicago card is starting in less than 2 hours. I should not be watching all of the pageantry as much as I enjoy it. And I really do.
But it's
I'm here to look at the X's and O's.
versus Dagestani wrestling, so I wonder if there'll be a little bit of a measuring contest happening early here, Jimmy.
We
Got
shall
it.
see. Or
Going up against
if
the Dagestani
wants
wrestler,
to
huh?
waste the energy going for the takedown, they
This is
know
exactly
how
what I
to
was
fight
wondering
his
about.
defense
Just
is.
talking about. I want to see what he has to do with that, or how he deals, how he fares in defensive grappling situations.
Aliv has 4.
I know Silveira is a pretty aggressive fighter. What I remember against him, him versus Fabian. Why do I keep saying Fabian? Fabian Edwards. It's a good fight. Got a few of his fights to watch after this as well.
Difference, by the way, if you're wondering about Dagestani style wrestling and American wrestling, folk style, the riding is slightly different. The way you turn, the way you ride, that is the difference between freestyle and folk style. Takedown's pretty similar.
Okay, not too much striking so far. They're both trying to get a feel for each other. Okay. A little right hook on the outside.
About that intimidation factor of the Nurmagomedov team. Newman does not feel that at all.
A lot of feinting activity with Aliv's lead hand. Not to say that there's no striking activity, even though he isn't throwing it. That hand just being in that space, occupying it with all that mobility, all that movement, it does do something. Okay, Newman's on the outside of the ring, circling. On the back foot already in this fight. Trying to stay in the center of the cage. Oblique kick.
Russian fighter at bay.
The engagement with the lead hand, followed up, combo, straight left.
Evaded by Imam Shafi Aliv, just straight backward motion.
It's interesting with the opposite stances, so their lead hands are very close.
First attempt at a takedown.
Okay, yep. Good stuff with that. Threw him off, back to the feet. This is where he wants to be, huh?
Whipped his body around, turned to his own left.
Looking spry.
Doing the
A
corner
little bit of a fake level thing.
That's what I said. Be tenacious with the takedown. It can't just be one reach.
Nah, Khabib in the corner, dude. That's a cheat code.
That's what the Dagestani wrestlers are so good at.
Unfair. And showing respect to the level change already. You see that? Because he knows it's coming. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Nice check left hook
Good.
there from Aliv.
Nicely
We saw the
done.
same on the right
Good
side
set.
from Newman.
Хорошо, молодец. They like what they're seeing in the Aliyev corner. Oh, that headhunter kick. Pretty dangerous. And Khabib likes what he's seeing. Big level change. Newman trying to circle away. He's getting cut off still.
Jab to the body there from Aliv.
Aliv doing a good job of taking the physical space away from Newman. Make him work the outside. One of the keys to this fight to me is who would claim the center.
It's very interesting to see Newman freezing his feet and allowing himself to be backed against the cage, almost baiting Aliv to come in.
And then loading big right hands.
He crashed into each other. Oh.
90 seconds left in round number 1. Main card comes next in Bellator Champion Series.
Thanks a lot with the
Both
hand.
of these fighters undefeated.
Okay, and then he went up top with the head.
Jordan Newman,
Left
who
kick.
just tested that high kick, is 6-0. Imam Shafi Aliv is 9-0.
Good chance, Sean, that this is a game of inches. Don't want
Most
to make a
activity
mistake.
from the lead
These
still,
guys
but he's
very,
been
very
still
cautious,
pushing pace just with
as
the
they
feint
should be.
in
A lot of
positions.
respect in there tonight.
But Newman's got a lot more space back.
There's that check hook again. Aliv
Bottom as he crashed in.
starting
Yeah,
to
a
throw
hook.
combinations instead of 1-2. Oh, big right hand. A nice check hook again. Wow. Off balance to leave momentarily. momentarily, and you can see the patience from Jordan.
When we got the hands, huh? I got my instant replay right over here. Don't worry
He's
about
ready
that.
for a long fight. You can tell by the fact he didn't rush in after that.
Excellent reset, showing a lot of maturity for the young American. Chance of USA after that
Head
hook.
with that head kick.
Great job so far from Newman.
Mixing it up.
That's the end of
The
round
glove
one,
touch?
and in a very close, very tactical round, that might be the difference.
Can't wait to see that replay.
Yeah, as far as scoring, that one, that was the most
He did
significant
outbalance
strike.
him, but a
He
nice
stuffed the takedown
crop
attempt.
right
Yeah.
across the chin.
He was
That
catching him with a couple of hooks
pushed
on
that
his
took
way
off
in.
out. That was a nice tight
He was trying to
right
crash
hand
in
over
as
the top.
Lee
And
was
you
trying
see
to
that, again,
aggress.
backed himself up
I didn't see what was the
toward the
defense.
cage. The big attack from Aliyev, and then
Bottom.
the
Ooh.
reaction.
Boom. That's a good one. Nice hands in the pocket.
One might have belonged to Jordan Newman on the strength of that very
I mean,
brief.
Aliyev was
call it a
is it Aliyev?
knockdown? It was
Aliyev?
about a
I don't
knockdown.
know. I'm so bad with
In
this.
boxing,
He was
you remember
pushing the
knockout.
pace
His hands did hit
majority of the
ground.
fight, but yeah, no,
I'm
this,
gonna call
that
it
was
a
the one
knockdown,
significant
and
strike.
as you said, in a very close tactical round. That
Majority of
could
that
be
round,
enough. It
not
also
majority.
wasn't
Here we
the
go.
only hard shot.
There's only 3
He
rounds
did
here.
land multiple check hooks.
Newman attacks
Pretty
the
solid
inside
inside
leg
leg.
kick.
Yeah.
Southpaw stands still for the American. Two-time national champion in Division III wrestling.
Got national champion.
Feint
Damn.
there from Aliyev.
What good counterpunchers do, Sean, is they shut down the offense of the other fighter. You don't want to go in because you're going to get hit. So
Crashing
what do you have?
forward,
You
moves to right.
freeze a little bit on the outside. And Newman's done a
Lead
good
hand.
job.
That combination, he's been
An
finding
interesting
value with that.
combination there from Newman. He used the shovel uppercut and then the straight left hand, almost an overhand left behind it.
Shovel uppercut. Okay, okay. Taking notes.
Interesting
Outside leg
surprise
kick from
here is
Aliyev.
the tactical intelligence of Newman so far. Hasn't rushed anything.
Yeah, he likes fighting on the feet with a slower pace. That's what we've seen in his 3 fights so far.
Another
Nice.
left hand from Newman.
Overhand left.
Also, this kid's quick. It's hard to see those counter punches coming.
Incredibly
He is
fast
very
on his reactions. And you better be if you want to fight this style. You want to be a counter puncher, you have to have cat-like reflexes.
Yeah, this weight division.
Also, Rufus Sport, with the room they have going in there, your kickboxing had better be top shelf. And right now, Newman's looks like it is.
High kick attempt is blocked by Imam Shafi Ali. Newman able to just get out of range of that right hand to finish the combination.
I'm a little surprised we haven't seen maybe some feints from Aliyev to that snatch single because the leg is so
Make sure
close
people-
in opposite stances. He's been content to stand and kickbox. Hasn't tried to make his wrestling much of a factor.
Well, you talk about the investment of energy that has to happen just to get the takedown, and he ran into a left hand there. He tried one. The big output gave him exactly 0 reward. Might have caused him to rethink another takedown attempt as we get to the halfway point of this fight. Body kick from Newman.
I like that from Newman. If it doesn't land, it keeps Aliyev honest with the right hand.
Yeah, Aliyev does not. He doesn't strike that much, but he's that activity with his lead hand, trying to contest that space. Outside leg kick. He's very low committal. And Newman's not giving him much so far as counter opportunities to shoot on.
Relatively tactical
He's rushing in with that shovel uppercut.
Same
Commentator
combination,
called
Sean.
it.
Shovel punch through the center, overhand left.
Yeah, it's the combination he's been running. He's rocking. I've seen him do it at least 3 times.
attacking that body kick again.
At the outside leg kick.
Now Aliyev tries to bank a leg kick.
And might need to start moving a little bit more, stuffing with the right hand.
Good coach will tell you, boos start raining down. Hey, unless they're paying you your win bonus, you don't listen to them.
Rounds behind Newman.
Newman fighting a tactical fight, so far winning.
Good distance management by Aliyev.
Another like
there.
rushing engagement, like when he's crashing into him.
And the fight stats are right in front
Okay,
of
got
me.
him off balance yet again. Another good hand.
Imam Shafi Aliyev. Good jab from Aliyev in response.
That was a good jab from Aliyev.
31 apiece. striking so far. Inside leg kick here.
Yep, 1 minute left in round 2.
Ooh.
Check hook again.
Overhand right hook. That got him.
Ran right into
Now
it.
he's
10-finger guillotine
dropped
attempt here.
down.
He's putting his hips into it.
Offering
Nice
some
knees.
at the top of the
Yeah,
head.
ow. Yeah, that hurts.
A good
He wanted to get out of
moment
there. He
in
should.
this
Yeah.
fight, and a hook on the
Had to get
exit
out of there. He was
from
catching some nasty knees in that
Talk
clinch.
about risk versus
And
reward.
he's looking a little wobbly. He's trying to get his legs underneath him again.
Ended up in guillotine and ate some knees. That'll make him think twice next time.
Newman's looked pretty good. Hasn't been forcing the issue. Doesn't look like he's that interested in forcing that many of his offensive wrestling engagements. But I mean, you know, he's doing a good job of just making the fight stay on the feet and getting good value in on these exchanges as how he tries to engage
blocked by the left
and getting good
arm
value on his
of
engagements.
Jordan Newman.
Okay. Yep.
Rips to the
That's a
body,
setup for the head
right
kick
under
later.
that elbow.
Also a
Lead
liver
responds
shot.
in kind. Final few seconds of this second round. We will see the third and final frame of this fight. The middleweight feature
His head movement
on our
isn't.
early card.
It's not something he's focused on.
TakedownShop.com, home to the #1 fight short in the world, being worn by Bellator fighters tonight. Scan to get $20 off your first order. Brought to you by Takedown. They were even numbers heading into the third round. 36 strikes thrown by Newman, 37 thrown by Aliyev, who's in the white trunks. 16 landed for Newman, 12 for Aliyev. But then you're relying on those judges to have an accurate count on that. They don't have the benefit of this smart cage stats.
And I always say significant strikes are not created equal. The ones that have really knocked the head back have been from Newman. That check hook in the first round. And then in round number 2 at the end, those knees landed and they were clean. One thing to Groove is be smart, which he is. I'm sure told Newman, hey, we don't know if you're ahead. Don't fight like you're ahead. We need this round.
You can see the corner of Imam Shafi, Aliyev, feeling more urgent about this, gesticulating from the all-time great Habib Nurmagomedov.
Another outside leg kick. Newman is pretty stiff on that. That level change. Changed like 2 levels. We're all the way down to the ground floor basement. But yeah, he hasn't been pretty stiff on his lead leg for the majority of the fight. For all of the fights I've watched of him so far. And his head movement, he's like right down the middle. That just means he's very reared up for his counter punching. Counter pressure. Yeah, I caught him right there with the right hand over the hand. Yeah. Check, right hook.
The best strike for Jordan Newman. May have been telling the story of this entire fight. You see the redness on the left side of the face of Imam Shafi Ali.
And Aliyev got a good right hand in there on the way in.
Both of these fighters came into tonight undefeated as professionals. 6-0 for Newman, 9-0 for Aliyev.
Stiff lead hand, shutting down that combination.
Once again, shovel punch.
Yeah, he's rocking the reach advantage for sure.
Nice leg kick.
Right at it, yeah. Good leg kick and then out of range for the counter
Aliyev tried the right
lead
hand
hand
to counter
afterwards.
it, but Newman was able to get just outside of range.
Hey, the commentary real on the same on that timing, bro. The spacing. He's very quick.
Close rounds, sometimes that's enough.
You would expect he's in that springtime of youth. How young is he exactly? Let's see. He's 30. Well, now he's 30. This fight was back
Big body
in
kick from Newman.
just 2024. Yeah, so he was
Good job, rip and then
28.
slip. Able to throw the lead hook, then get out of the way of that big overhand right.
Yeah, he's gonna be turning 31
Chance
later
of
this year.
USA coming down here in San Diego, California, Pachanga Arena. Yancy Medeiros, part of that proud Hawaiian fighting tradition, will be the first fight on our main card coming up shortly.
Always get your money's worth, by the way, out of Yancy Medeiros, every time.
Ooh, he's stuck in
Good
with
left
those
hand
feet.
to start that combination from Maleev, but Newman was able to interrupt the forward motion. 90 seconds left in this fight.
Good round so far from Maleev. Is it enough? That's the question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. Khabib's telling him to work more. Yeah, he doesn't like where he's at in the fight. Thinks he's behind. That's a good counter right hand.
Another check hook.
Every round, Newman has finished strong. Just under a minute left.
Yeah, look at him opening up a little bit.
Aliyev, I think, slightly ahead in this round.
Yeah, he's still looking very spry, looking really good with the counter striking. Crashing into each other again. I think he got the better of that exchange again.
30 seconds coming.
Wow, the level changing way just touched his leg. He's just like, it's like he tickled the back of his knee.
Champion in Division III wrestling has not used those skills in this fight.
Yeah, that's why I was really surprised. They said that he's a two-time national champion wrestler, but he hasn't gone to it at all. He's just been content to have the advantage with the hands. I mean, he's going up against the someone from the Nurmagomedov camp.
They swing away to the final bell.
Damn, dude. The glove touch.
Newman's got
height.
his hands in the air. Imam Shafiq leads.
Now he wants. Oh,
Running
he's talking
around,
crap.
Newman just
He got a little bit of edge, huh?
I got you.
We'll see if the judges agree. You and I can have an opinion. Aliyev can have an opinion. Newman
Okay.
can think what he wants.
Like I said, I love the pageantry. I would totally watch all of it if I could, but we are pressed for time. PFL Chicago card is happening in just a few hours. You scan the QR code in the bottom right if you want to figure out more information about that. Find your way to the PFL mobile app.
30 to 27 by unanimous
All 30-27
decision.
unanimous.
Still undefeated Jordan, not human.
Yeah. Look at the disappointment. I love how that camera fall with the disappointment. Yeah, you was
I
right.
agree. I'm surprised.
He's from
that the
Milwaukee.
judges
Okay,
aren't the
okay.
same.
I'm surprised that is 30-27. Yeah.
I really do believe he won that fight and won those rounds.
Jordan Newman, undeniably the biggest
What's
win
up?
of his career. Only
Okay, I
one
think we have
slaughter
time
today.
to watch this next fight because it's also a shorter one. A little bit more info. We gotta move on. Well, this is the last fight. This is his last fight. This and his
Islam Abdelbasset's career wins have come inside the distance.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready? Fight!
Southpaw stance for Newman.
I need that ref cam. Like, I need like a full vibe.
Fighter meetings about his strategy in this fight.
This fight is from PFL World Tournament 2025. He's going up against, is it Islam Abdelbasset. Yeah, look how nice the new the HUD is. So shiny. Oh, he already got a drop. What the fudge? Oh, he's shelling up. Man, he got dropped and he immediately shelled up, flattened out on his stomach, but
Trying to build up. Hooks are still in though. He's got to free those hooks if he's able to
he
get his.
avoided a lot of damage after he got dropped. He got dropped like a sack of brick. Bad habit. Watch the back of the head, homie. Okay. Starting to use the fence to his advantage somewhat, but he's got his back. He's giving his back up completely.
Early on in this fight,
Now he's got to tuck his chin.
Islam Abdelbasset,
Watch out for this choke.
especially after a knockdown like
He's
that.
done a good job of getting a decent amount of base underneath him. That's gonna help his breathing, man. Okay, yeah, look at it. He's like, wow, how did I end up here? This fight just started
Wrist for Jordan Newman.
already. A really rough fight.
Abdelbasset's going to try and get that wrist free so he can attack the choke.
I think Newman might still be
But
gathering.
he's standing up, isn't he? Yeah. He's getting his base underneath him.
Showed up very quickly. He must have been hurt by that shot.
He's
Trying
to find the strength to stand up.
5 weeks of his camp
I
here
know.
stateside.
He's not for a roll. He's shrugged him off. Okay. Would I call this a body lock? The boss with the class, defensive class on him. He's past it. It's hard. No, he was like almost. He was like in a weird half. Totally past that. Went for the back. Out the boss scrambling. Newman managing to stay on top. That's good. What's going on here? Is that butterfly? Ooh, big right hand. Oh, that's another one. Wow, those hands are heavy. Ow. Oh, how the turntables. Now who has who's back? Albaboss up to his feet. Okay. Right back to even Stevens kind of. But look at Albaboss. A little wobbly. Not engaging. Deep breaths. Okay.
It's the adrenaline as well. You know, you get that adrenaline.
I like it. Hey, it's He's Pineda. He's nasty. Lead leg kick, inside lead leg kick. You know, Bleak attacking it. They both look a little gassed after all that. That was a pretty frenetic start to the fight. Into the jumping knee. Crashing into each other, got caught with the left hand.
Yeah, he's got to set that up. He really lunged for it because he's going from such a stationary position.
He's check right.
The changes in his body. He needs to be a bit more mobile, a bit physical.
All right, he's caught him with that right hand. All right, now he wants it. He smelled a little bit of blood in the water. He's continuing to push the pace there. Now he's in a decent spot. Albaboss back up to his feet. Exchanging knees. Oh, you get it. Where'd that one land? The ribs? The liver? Oh, there's another one. Albaboss back up to his feet, but he took a lot of damage there with those knees. I think I see some blood. Yeah, look at him circling out. He wants some space, dude. Dame Espacio. Back it up. Back it up. Oh, he's showing up. Ooh. Oh, right hand. Oh, he's teeing off on him now. 30 seconds left. All right, don't get caught slipping now. He's still throwing heat. Wow, Albaboss is super tough. Back up to his feet. You can see he is super woozy. Taking a lot of damage, but he's still in it. Defensive clinch. Blocking the knees with that left hand. Let's get saved by the bell. Get me out of here, bro. Wow. Hey, that was good for movement. I saw he was in kind of deep waters. It's flattened out. Put a dude on his back after getting rocked. Managed to work his way out of that. Turn the table. They're probably going to get DMCA. Let me not. Holy crap. I know. I didn't want to spoil it.
Gotta go. Up. Gotta get up. And then wait. Hold on. All right. Up.
Peterson is offering him an opportunity to continue this
He
fight.
doesn't want to fight. Last
Doesn't
chance.
wanna
Let's go. Up.
Last chance.
Up.
He doesn't want to fight.
Fight forward.
If you wanted a back and forth first round, you got it.
Referee's telling you to
He's popping off again. That's his.
Peterson made it very clear he needed Albaboss off the stool.
Hey, yeah, I was wondering how that was gonna play out. That's what Tapology told me. In the round 5 or in the round 1, 5 minutes into round 1 by retirement. But yeah, Albaboss used to get off the stool. That's it. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Newman. Let's watch some of Silveira's fights. See how the two of them are gonna mix and match, trash, ebb and flow, all that good stuff. Let me see. I have these in the right order. I think this is a short one. Yeah.
Josh Silveira, 30 years of age. Sam K is 31. K is the taller fighter at 6'3". He weighed in at the light heavyweight limit of 206. Both men with a 75-inch reach on the arms and a 42-inch reach on the legs. Justin Roberts with the light heavyweight.
This bout is scheduled for 3
Yeah, we only
5-minute
got
rounds
8
in the
minutes.
PFL light heavyweight division. Standing in the blue corner at
This is a short one,
6
so we
feet,
can
3
watch like
inches
this
tall,
one and then
weighing in at
maybe like 2 more
206
Silveira fights.
pounds with a record
Then I
of
can watch
8 victories and 6
2
losses.
McKee fights and
Fighting
then
out of Blacktown
Pettis until the end of the
City,
stream.
Australia, Sam K9
Oh,
K.
sorry, sorry.
And his opponent standing in the red corner at 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 202 3/4 pounds with 9 wins and 1 defeat, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Joshua
Coconut Creek. Oh yeah, he's was that America's top team?
Your referee, Kerry Hatley.
There's Kerry Hatley with the ref cam on. Sam K in the gray trunks. Only PFL fighter representing the island nation of Tonga. And
This fight is
Josh
from the
Silveira,
PFL 1, PFL First 2023 regular
and
season,
rising star out of
April 1st,
Florida.
2023. Josh Silveira versus Sam K.
Silveira in the southpaw stance. Sam K came down from
What flag is that?
heavyweight opportunity last year. Feels like this is the right weight class for him. A lot of speed and power.
Yeah, looks massive out there. But Silveira, no stranger to fighting larger opponents. Got it done against Martin Hamlin, massive 205er last year.
Ooh.
With
Headhunting
that exact
already.
technique,
Yes.
actually.
Good connection
Got
with it.
shot
Fake
high
level
kick.
change. Look at the
That was
aggression
placed off
already.
the guard of Sam K.
A lot of activity with the hands.
Silveira, you know, he's not so fast.
Unorthodox
at 205,
stance.
But he is smooth. And he can kind of
Yeah, he is very smooth.
A little bit, change his looks. He's a little unorthodox.
Because already, I'm pretty sure Silveira is going to be pushing the pace
Something
against
very
Newman.
different. So he's got a lot of different tools he can throw at you.
I'm not sure if he's going to
Another
give him
Challenger
anything
Series product from a year ago.
to counter that Newman's going to be expecting.
Two-division
Look at this guy.
champion.
Another
Small
headhunt.
organizations made the move up here to the PFL.
Just push it in. Dude. Fake level changes, follow through on that one. Bit the stuff from K. But now we're in a clutch
Now he's
situation.
grabbed hold of the larger Sam K. And this is an interesting exchange here, Randy, because
Knees?
Silveira's got that collegiate wrestling
Left hand on the
background.
break on the
Sam
way
K,
out.
though, I mean, is visibly a much larger 205-pounder.
And look where all
I like
Sam
this
K's
activity already. This
weight
is fun.
and size is in his hips and thighs. I
My
mean,
goodness.
His center of gravity is
Hips and thighs, oh my.
really, really thick.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. He's got those scrawny little arms.
He's not small there either, but yeah.
Okay, that one's to the body. Okay, he did the first couple were high, conditioning him. Now he's landed that one to the body.
Silveira,
A couple
very
more of
nicely,
those,
though,
that head's going to be
being
open.
active, picking and sniping and not letting Sam
I
K
love his stance.
start
It's so
any
weird.
combinations.
It's like fake level changes, the head movements there, the hand feints. And he's staying active with his strikes as well. Follow through on that left hand with the shoot.
Good work by K after
And now he's
Silveira tried to
automatically
enter,
trying to
grabbed a hold
reverse
of
the
Sam K
reversal with the
immediately.
sweep.
Turned his hips,
Trying to take control of that left leg of
tried to
K.
press Silveira into the cage. Doesn't want to let the rest
There it
of
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
he's good.
takedown there by
He's
Josh
good.
Silveira.
Nice little balance by Josh to stay on one foot there, keep that leg trapped, and hop K around
Now he
so
scored.
he can't step and fall.
This is where Josh Silveira
The
is
back.
now on the back of Sam
Nice,
K.
both hooks in. Ankles on tight, there's the attack.
That quick?
Quick points for Josh Silveira
Sheesh.
with the first round submission.
Hey, he was nice with it.
Justin
That was
Roberts
cool.
makes this one official.
On this edited quickly and everything.
Stop to this bout at 2 minutes and 46
Like I said, that one was
seconds of
quick.
the very first
What's next? Where's this kind of Sagane? Do I have that?
Tail of the tape for this championship fight brought to you by Celsius. Josh Silveira, 30 years of age.
I might
Making
take
him
some of
1
our
year older
time
than him
of
for
like one of
Sunday
the
night. Silveira
first
is
fight
also
or
1
two
inch
on
taller.
the
You can see
undercard.
from
Because
the
I want to watch some of these fights, man.
Weighed
This is
in
pretty fun.
under the 205-pound title limit. Reach advantage on the arms,
That's
favoring
what
Josh
you can.
Silveira.
Take
They
2
each
inches
have
for
42 inch
Josh
measurements on the
Silveira.
legs.
mirror match basically, or negligible differences everywhere else.
All right, keys to victory for Joshua Silveira. He needs to mix up his
We just saw
strikes.
Impa Kasanga
Look for body shots.
knock
He
out
hit those
Dalton
takedowns
Rasta
for
in
Kasanganay.
PFL
About his forward
Pittsburgh
pressure,
a
his
couple weeks ago. That was
boxing,
fun.
and
We
his
watched that
patience.
video on the channel also. Full fight without me yapping over it. I'm going to upload me yapping over it later. Because I know y'all love that.
Cross stance for Silveira.
I already
High kick
heard
attempt
push
to open
kick
the
from
action
Impa.
from Kasanganay.
Impa immediately trying to back up Josh Silveira.
Stabbing kick there from Silveira. Talked to him in the fighter meetings, and he said that was going to be a valuable weapon against the forward pressure.
Silveira trying to attack that body of Impa with those body kicks right down the middle. Has double unders briefly.
Impa able to pummel in.
Oh yeah, also this fight is from PFL 8, the 2024 playoffs, August 16, 2024.
Kasanganay was able to reverse position.
Oh, gets on top. In the mount briefly.
Silveira coming out the back door does a nice job of scrambling out of
Okay.
trouble.
Yeah, good defensive scramble. Got out of that sticky situation.
Division I
Impa's
college
super
wrestler
strong
at
as
Arizona
well.
State University.
Well, I mean, not just like, you know, physically, like he could pick up a lot stronger. He's a very well-rounded technical
Has some fun
fighter.
during this fight, Wiz Khalifa. Wiz.
Is Wiz Khalifa down there?
World title. We just got started. What do you think so far?
I'm thinking it's looking good. These boys look excited to be here, both of them. Working real hard. It's $1 million on the line. We got 5 rounds. Hopefully they make the best of that. You know, I'm excited to be here. PFL just acquired Bellator, so it's going to be a great fight, man.
Impa Kasanganay was able to land a right hand behind the ear, and there's a left hook as he backs up Josh Silveira.
Josh has got to be careful, backing straight up with that chin up in the air. He's got to keep those hands high. Impa starting to land with more volume here.
Impa still closed mouth, breathing through his nose, despite the high volume.
That was exactly what I was going to say. The volume from Impa, I think, might outpace what we're going to see
Nice jab by Silveira.
Josh have to deal with against Jordan Newman based on what we saw. But
Impa
it might
beats him
be
to the
similar,
punch.
just a little bit of a slower pace, because we did see Newman
landed a nice short
initiate
left
a
hook
lot with his
Silveira doesn't
punching
want to be in the pocket
combinations.
trading.
And he was working in his leg kick for pace.
For too long. Beautiful takedown there.
Super nice head movement. Head outside single by Josh Silveira.
Let's see how Josh goes with
Trying
this.
to capture the other leg, the free leg now. Kasanganay
Jordan Newman is
attacking
a
the
two-time
head. Don't think
American.
about it.
What did they say? Two-time All-American national wrestler,
Oh, he slips out.
a national champion
Got a
wrestler.
little rushed, a little too high, and lost the position.
Yeah, he didn't
So we'll
line
see
up
if
his
Josh
shoulders with
Silveira
the
has
shoulders
the
of Kasanganay,
defensive
allowed him
wrestling
to
chops.
rotate. Now it's Impa who's on top.
No anchors.
Oh, now look at this.
That's not looking
Good
good.
luck attempt by Kasanganay here.
But you see, Impa's not lined up either.
Nope.
Impa's
And
super strong,
Silveira
though.
did a nice job
Josh
of
got
getting
out of there.
that
He
leg
skipped it.
ride, taking that anchor away.
Wow, fast and furious start here.
Great counter movement.
Oh, was he going for a
both of
leg
these
lock there?
guys.
Is that what
Short
Impa let him
uppercut
out?
landed as we take a listen inside the corner of Josh Silveira.
This is going to be a grueling fight. We can see that
I
right
got
from the
this over
start.
here. Oh yeah, he had. Oh yeah. He was working that leg lock. That's what was happening. Just then. Hey. I love how the crowd starts entertaining themselves. Woo! And the European crowds are ole.
High pace so
That was a bit of a mix-up. You could tell if that one was going to the body or up top.
Josh said in preparation for this fight, his dad put him through
High volume
a lot of
striking
different
from Impa.
challenges, a lot of
And the
different
knee on
tests.
his way in. That's
Said
tough.
he doesn't want to be surprised by anything here tonight.
Uppercut, right hook,
Oh,
another right hook, right uppercut.
there from the rear hand. Impa Kasanganay mixing
Impa
the
got them
strikes.
hands. Watch out. Oh.
Kasanganay's striking is very, very accurate tonight. Nice little footwheel attempt by Kasanganay. Silveira
The
steps
camera's
out
a little
of
too
it.
close for me to see what they're trying to do.
I
There
think
we
what
go.
I'm most
That's
impressed
what
by
I
at this
see.
moment is that Impa
Yeah, for a
hasn't
little
even
bit of
opened his
sweep.
mouth to breathe yet. It's all through the nose right now.
It's been a very
Impa has been
fast-paced fight. Now
total
landing
control of
even
pace
more
and space so
shots.
far.
Great job of mixing the straight strikes and the
That one
looping
landed on his
punches.
shoulder.
Kasanganay giving Silveira different looks. Little drip of blood coming down the left side of Josh Silveira's face.
He's
In
already
these
got
final few
leaking in the
seconds
first
of round number 1.
I'd like to see Josh Silveira give some head fakes. At least make him think he's going to shoot a double.
Set for round number 2.
You ready? You ready? Let's go. Come on.
Dan Hardy, how'd you see round 1?
A fascinating first round. You know, this was 25 minutes, and we knew both of these guys were going to be smart enough to feel one another out. But we got all of the ranges in that first one. Now Kasanganay starting to rev the engine a bit, but amazingly, still breathing through his nose, which is so difficult to do in a high-pressure situation.
High volume. Catching the counters that Josh tries to initiate.
Got Silveira off balance a little bit. Wiz Khalifa, do you like the work you're seeing from Impa Kasanganay?
Oh man, it's going down. Really good use of his stamina, good takedown defense, setting up those punches and kicks really well. Just using all his weapons, and yeah, he's showing off in this fight.
And now he's got double underhooks.
I concur, Mr.
Silveira able
Khalifa.
to pummel out of it. Little slip there on the plant foot from Impa Kasanganay.
It's an okay level change by Josh Silveira, but he reached for the legs. He didn't keep his feet.
Oh, this is for $1 million in the championship? Okay.
Pull him up, chest to chest, and take the position away from him.
He caught him with the right
And
hand.
that's where Josh is going to get
As
caught.
Josh starts crashing in.
Repeatedly. He's backing
Interesting
straight up,
combination
hands
there
down,
with the right
chin up in
hand.
the air, and he's running to a lot of the punches of Kasanganay.
Silveira now starting to put together 1-2s right
Josh
down the middle.
he's starting to like
Impa's gonna have
incorporate
keep
like
his head
level
off that
change,
center
head
line.
movement into his engagement with the
Look
hand.
at this stoic
That was a good
approach
straight
from
right hand.
Impa. Between those explosions.
Gonna open himself up for that. I'm sure Kasanganay's gonna
And Randy, I
catch on
agree.
to
I
that.
think Josh has been a little bit too predictable. There's
There's
a
a
nice
level
double
change.
but he's
Tough
not making his
takedown.
way in.
Exactly.
Wow.
And now he's on his knees.
And
Tough
now,
to finish.
yep.
Once you hit your knees,
Tough
in a
spot.
double position.
Looked like a lot of energy expended, and now
One
he's
thing I
just.
think we've learned.
Well, this is not in
watching
damage of
Impa
getting struck.
Kasanganay, even fighting large light heavyweights. He's undersized
Josh
for the weight
picking him up. Yeah,
class.
that's what I was gonna
He
say.
lacks
Then you have to
nothing
slip
for
out of
strength.
there.
And you saw him
Impa
there,
trying to
even
take the
on
back.
decent
Ooh.
level change of
Slip
pressure
after
from
going for the
Silveira.
high
Big
knee
slip here from
and gave Josh
Kasanganay.
top
Kasanganay
control.
tried to throw the left kick and
Okay,
slipped.
what are you gonna do with
Landed
this?
on his back.
How you gonna act? Is he past the guard?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got
shot
half a
it. And I
leg
think
out.
we saw that
Kinda
against
like a half
Mark Hamlin,
leg
an
out.
absolutely massive 205-pounder who also comes from a wrestling background, and he was able to get back to
All right,
his
what's
feet.
up? How you gonna score? How you gonna
Showing
act?
some good composure here against Silveira. Not a great
Advance
spot
your
for him, though.
position.
Now working for an underhook. He needs to get the far side underhook, that left arm.
Okay.
And he's trying to dig for it now. Now he can blade his body and get back to his feet. There he goes.
Wow, nice left hook. Tagged him.
But look at the hips and
Pretty good chin
thighs
off
of
on
Kasanganay.
Silveira then.
This guy's got the lower body of a big person. He may not be the biggest.
He's been taking a lot of
He's got that core.
pretty heavy hits, but I haven't seen him
It's very, very strong.
get really
Able to bear
rocked.
that
You know?
weight.
But we'll see if Newman's gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, there you go. That one dropped him a little bit.
Quick, and he's mixing them up, and then he comes around the corner with the next one.
Well, Josh's solution to kind of having that chin up in the air is ducking down, which is also not a good solution because now he can start running into knees and
Uppercut.
uppercuts.
Yep.
And we've seen Kasanganay, he'll reach his left arm around on those hooks and then throw the dirty boxing, the uppercuts, the short punches. Nice lead jab here from Josh Silveira, who's sucking wind here in the second.
It's the speed of Kasanganay that's been the difference. His shots have landed. He's just that split second faster. It's not that Silveira's not throwing things. He's just not quite as quick.
I would love to know what's
Fight
going
is
through Josh
from
Silveira's head at this moment.
2024.
Even in a high-paced fight like this,
He's starting to look a
staring
little
at guy who's
gas
just breathing
potentially.
through the nose,
Yeah, obviously,
remaining calm.
Impa Kasanganay.
Good jab there from Silveira.
Incredible stamina.
We
The
talked
volume
about
of
the
his
training
striking.
camp
I think he's gonna, like I was saying, he's gonna outpace what Newman's probably gonna do against him
fresh rounds.
later tonight. But I think it's gonna be more on that side of the spectrum, to where Newman's gonna be in control
Midway through a round,
and starting to gas
he will try
Silveira
not to
out.
react. Just get back to the
If
technique.
if it
He's
gets
gonna
to
have to
be
do that.
any sort of
Stays
grapple
his
exchange
hold
where
against
Newman
Impa
is in
on the
control, but
right
Silveira,
hand.
if he comes out with like
Josh
that
doesn't wanna
loose
get pinned up
stance I
against the
saw him
cage
with
there. He's gotta be
against
careful.
Damn Kai,
Mark
he gets
Hamlin
more of
got
that,
caught.
where that loosey-goosey stuff. I don't know, Newman might not be able to deal with that. But Kasanganay has him playing his game here.
Final 30 seconds of this second frame.
Left hand, the combination.
Impa starts to attack the body of Silveira.
There it is.
Just as you said it, he dug that right hand in.
Right to the body, left to the
Dialed it
head.
up.
Good jousting jab from Silveira. He's had some success, but he wears a short hook to the side of his head for his effort.
Yeah, Silveira definitely starting to get frustrated.
Yeah, his body language is looking a little like, I don't know, it's looking a little something. No dap.
205-pound championship, $1 million on the line. A potential super fight matchup with the Bellator champion after PFL's acquisition of Bellator. And Impa with the blitz forward.
That 1-2-3 combination was on the money. Looked like that last three might have hurt Josh a little bit. Can't tell if it was him stumbling on the fence or if it actually hurt him.
To the body.
Wiz, some early blitzes here from Impa in round 3.
How about you just leave Wiz up there and just give me the perma Wiz cam?
Yeah, he can get a finish. He's seeing everything coming his way. You know, he's like a few good shots from taking him out of there for sure. I see it happening close to the end of this round.
I don't see about. I don't know about a knockout. Silveira seems like he's got a pretty tough chin, but Impa is definitely wearing him down. The gas tank is already looking compromised, and he's just spent a lot more on that takedown attempt, which Kasangane sprawled out of, stuffed it yet again, has his back up against the fence. Good center of gravity.
He stayed off his knees and kept his feet moving, but he didn't explode. Finish it.
Yep, there he goes. Reversing.
Now double unders. Reversal of position here for Impa Kasanganay. You can see the live odds have swung significantly in Impa's favor. Minus 1,300 favorite at this point.
He came into this as an underdog? Just knowing what I know now about the pound for pound rankings in current year, 2026. Yeah, Kasanganay. Nice. Nice takedown with the sweep. And he's got his back, positioning himself between Josh and the fence.
Silveira's in trouble. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, he's getting flattened out. There he is. Tuck that chin. He's breaking the neck. Yeah. Tough spot, man. 3 minutes left in this round. If he wasn't tired before, he's going to be exhausted now.
And start landing some big ground and pound.
He's basically, man, I mean, Josh turns over. He's in full mount. Josh gave the quarter position. He's going to try and find his way back to his feet. Oh, nice uppercut.
I mean, Impa is just locked in. I mean, that's what laser-like focus looks like.
Body shot him in the left hook, came over the top from Impa Kasanganay. Starting to mix it up. Ran into a jab there, though. Josh Silveira very much in this fight.
Yeah, he's shown a lot.
I was trying to mix it up with his hands, but he's looking really gassed, trying to initiate here. Yeah, another shoot, another sprawl.
It's impossible to keep your feet moving.
Front headlock position for Kasanganay on top. Guillotine. Has his arm locked up in there as well. Positioning to take the back. Yeah, Kasanganay just looked like he has all the gas necessary for this 5-round fight. Silveira, yeah. Oh, he's underneath it? Yeah. He was underneath, but he rolled over and got him out from underneath his chin yet again. But Kasanganay is still going for finish. Silveira's got a chin. He's got some defensive toughness, some defensive grappling toughness. He's getting choked out for free, but he's looking gassed.
Lost position if he committed to those hooks.
Yep, he'd have been on the bottom.
Punch him. Yeah, there you go. Hit him.
Corner of Impa Kasanganay, and he is right in front of his own corner.
Standing arm triangle.
He's a rare. He could
Potential submission here. And look at Silveira. Drops down to his knees.
Can't tell if he's got pressure on Josh's shoulder.
Not anymore. 40 seconds in round number 3. Impa Kasanganay pulling away, staying offensive in this fight. Live odds continuing to swing very drastically now in his favor.
They sure are.
Manhandling Josh Silveira against the smart cage.
Has him flying down his back now.
15 seconds.
On a bit of a half guard. Yeah, Josh still being proactive about locking up the limbs. Overhand, right hand over top.
Round 3 in the books.
Just to close it out.
Impa Kasanganay and
Not too
Josh
much damage,
Silveira
no
squaring
elbows.
off for $1 million
Impa was looking for more finishes with the rear naked choke.
This is the first time in Impa's career he's been into the
And
championship
what was that, the arm
round,
triangle?
but he does appear to be fresh. Josh Silveira has previously fought a 5-round fight. Oh!
He caught him with the left hand on the way in. Yeah, he looked like that hurt already.
Yes, getting showered with the splashing sweat of both fighters here. In front of our broadcast position. Impa hunting here.
Yeah, he definitely smells blood in the water here. Silveira able to stay on his feet, but those shots were massive.
Oh, nasty left hook on the wow. The chin on Josh Silveira is really something.
Yeah, I don't think he's not getting knocked out. He's not getting finished.
He looks like he's struggling to me.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Sure.
I think he's still hurt too. Impa really has taken control here of this fight, just dominating the range.
That's right hand.
Going now to the straight right hand. Impa Kasanganay offers one.
Combination to the body and went up top.
That's
kickboxing.
Dan Hardy, 4th round, and Impa's still fresh.
I am so impressed with Impa Kasanganay in this one.
Impa's looking super strong in this fight.
His determination and his patience, his ability to compose himself in these moments is really kind of partly what's playing into the acceptance of defeat.
Also impressed with Josh's resilience.
I don't even feel like
the
he's
chin.
that tired. I just feel like
He got stuck again with the left hand.
And Kasanganay is staying laser focused on what his goal is in this fight. Very impressive performance. Far more one-sided than I expected, I'll be honest.
Silveira now.
That's crazy. Dan Hardy he got like half as much screen time as Wiz Khalifa.
Negates it once again, chest to chest.
Kasanganay felt the fence coming, circled his feet, and got off of that. Stayed off of the barrier.
Okay.
Wiz, it wasn't round 3. Round 4 going to be the end.
Man, even if he doesn't take him out, it's Impa's fight. Silveira's hanging in there. His chin is strong. He's eating a lot of these shots, but he can't really find his rhythm. He's looking a little wonky in there, and Impa's just sticking to his guns and staying on his job, not getting taken down and firing off. So we're just he can ride it out just like this and win it. $1 million his.
It's certainly a growing gap in this fight. Impa Kasanganay, more than halfway through round number 4, has been very impressive so far. Pace, shot selection, grappling defense, grappling offense for that matter.
Impa's pace, the volume has slowed down a little bit, but he is definitely still outpacing Josh. Josh still trying to come forward, but knows he's behind, obviously.
Let's go. Capturing some hearts and minds here.
Not giving up.
The son of Congolese immigrants, first-generation American. Lands a nice jab. No follow-up just yet.
You know, Josh is not out of this fight. I think he's continued to stay strong mentally and physically, but it's got to be something when you are getting
Minute left in this 4th round.
out-wrestled, outstruck out there, and your opponent isn't even breathing heavy at all. I mean, that could mentally defeat a guy, but Josh still staying with it here.
And still trying to
Another
stay
check hook and almost a slip there from
creative,
Impa.
crafty
Josh
with his
getting more
striking
aggressive.
exchanges, with his engagement. Trying to figure out a
Offers
way
knee
in.
on the entry from Impa Kasunganai.
Okay, nice right hand.
Straight right back.
Not that good, yeah. There's another one.
Final 30 seconds of round 4.
Trying to go to the body, just out of range. Okay, caught something right there.
Combination there from Josh. Got Impa back.
He's
up.
tagging him.
There's another hook.
Yeah,
But he doesn't have as much oomph behind him as Kasunganai
Good
does.
sign.
Oh, ate a right
Yeah.
hand as he tried the knee.
Okay.
Josh throwing caution to the wind here at the end of round 4. Did somebody tell Impa Kasunganai that this was a 10-round fight? And that's why he came in this kind of shape?
He looks ready for one. Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen anything like it.
How am I feeling about Newman versus Silveira after this fight?
Left hook, right hand to the body from Impa. Oh. Right hand as they clash.
Newman most certainly should have the wrestling advantage. That's his pedigree. If Silveira comes out more unorthodox with the striking, he doesn't let him take control of the pace.
He's got him in this position. He's dominated 4
I feel like he
rounds
might
in
be
this
able
fight.
to.
Keep doing exactly
he
what
could
he's
drop
trained to do. Doesn't need to change a thing.
Yeah, I mean, even if he loses this round, he still wins this fight. But
if Newman comes out, takes control of the pace of space with his combinations, with his punching combinations, with the boxing, he starts any sort of wrestling. Yeah. He slows him down and starts to drain the tank. It's only 3 rounds. I'll make my decision on the verdict closer to the fight.
What are you going to do with the 5 minutes that you have? Josh Silveira pressing the action, trying to find a solution to the problem that is Impa Kasunganai.
Just excellent movement by Impa as well. Just excellent lateral movement, establishing that jab.
Each of those punches in that combination
He's known where he was at in every second
okay,
of this fight.
connecting with that level change into that shoot. Does he have a class behind? No, not necessarily. Does have him fit up against the fence though. Right back up.
What is Josh
Dragging him
Silveira
off.
going to do with now the
Another
3
tough
minutes
takedown
that
attempt.
he has?
I want him to just start swinging away, bro. He's got 3 minutes. There's $1 million on the line.
Wiz is right. Mr. Khalifa is right. Josh needs to try to find a finish.
Man, he's got to find some type of opening and go big. And if he can't go big, stay on his feet and just brawl it out, baby. See what you can do.
He's right.
I like that game plan.
Silveira's starting to land some bigger shots, though.
Yeah, he's straightening his punches out. He's letting him go right down the middle, and he's walking Impa down.
I think lands off the top of the guard. Oh, nice hook landed there.
How'd
In the
that
middle of
happen?
that combination from Silveira.
Yeah, this is the best his striking has looked the whole fight.
He's throwing combinations and Impa's offering, well, ones and twos back. Interrupted some of that momentum there, perhaps.
I slide choke
Impa's
down there.
not going to
Messed
hand
up.
this round over easily.
Whatever. It's fine.
Oh, nasty right from Josh Silveira.
Impa's got to bring those hands right back.
5 rounds into it, has had a compromised gas tank. Probably in the middle of round 1. After that grappling exchange, and he's still in it. Yeah, he's still swinging. But the power is likely not there.
And another. Most successful round for Silveira.
Right hand on the break, on the way out. Perfect.
Sharp right hand from Impa Kasunganai, who now
Heavy
may be
breath.
listening to the cornering of his coaches.
Bunch of them.
Take the safer approach for this final minute and a half.
A bit of body work, ready boxing. Impa staying active in every single position. Just absolute gamer. Damn. Right
Now
hand over
Impa's
top.
starting to counter with more frequency.
Yep. The volume is still there.
Oh,
hasn't
another
slowed down.
short right hand.
Josh Silveira's chin on display.
Jeez.
Yeah, his chin, I think input hits harder than Josh does.
Kasanganai's landed over 100 strikes.
So if he's not able to knock
Many
out
of them
Silveira, then
significant.
I don't know if
Yeah,
Newman's
rates
going to
for
get
all.
with the wrestling. Yeah, I think Newman's going to have the edge there.
This is just excellent preparation and execution by Impa Kasanganai and his team.
And I will belabor the point all day long. This is a 205-pound fight. The gas tank on display, the composure.
This is 205?
Even with high volume and output.
Oh, okay. This is a 205.
Impa Kasanganai is in phenomenal shape.
It sure is. This is a
Watch the headlock
205.
here. Nice
Newman
job
and
by Kasanganai.
Silveira are going to
Feel
be
it.
fighting at
Duck under and come out the back.
So maybe his
Impa
he should have a better gas tank.
started his
Should be
season
hitting harder as well.
on
Should
the
be bigger.
PFL Challenger Series. He had to
Okay.
earn a spot in the season. He earned that spot. He earned his place into a championship. And he
Super
just
soft
earned himself $1 million and
Unfortunately, we
a
got pressed for time. We are under
205-pound
an
title
hour around
in the Professional Fighters League.
So I can't hang out
Andy
and
Shepherd,
enjoy all of the pageants.
tell us.
So we're going to go ahead and skip ahead. I have some more of Silveira's fights, but we're going to have to move ahead to watch these Mitch McKee fights. I've got, this was way back, 2000.
Last year, Logan Storley was the headline here in Bellator's debut in South Dakota. Now Logan Storley is wearing the gold. And he is a training partner of what a lot of people think could be the next great one at 135, Mitchell McKee. John
we have time,
already
we'll
ran
go
some
back
of his
to watching
credentials, which are extraordinary two-time All-American Wrestling Big Ten at the University of Minnesota. He had one of my favorite answers when he was asked about whether or not he's a jiu-jitsu black belt or something. He said, I've got a belt in wrestling.
I've got a black belt in wrestling. And look, he does. When you talk about wrestling at the Division I level of NC2A wrestling, look, you are very good with the grappling arts.
Let's check out the tail of the tape.
Very simply put, right here, 66-inch reach for Mitchell McKee. Tony Ortega is going to want to probably keep this
the
thing
tail
on
of the tape
feet.
is on the screen
Hopefully
up
that
there. I can't
69-inch
see.
reach
It's for
helps him do it.
ants, bro.
To
What
Michael
the-
C. Williams.
Ugh. I have to skip the baseball stuff too. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be Sergio Pettis' opponent later tonight in the Bantamweight division. Mitchell McKee,
That
he is
took 6
undefeated
seconds.
coming into
That's
tonight's
not
fight
long.
at 10-0. Spoiler alert, how this one ends.
See a lot of wrestlers that like to, they put those gloves on and
This
they
fight
want to
is
start
from
messing
back
around with the stand-up and forget about what brought them to the dance in the first place.
Versus Tony Ortega.
Yeah, I was going to talk
That was
about
for
maybe,
284.
we'd see Mitchell McKee use his hands to get into that takedown.
He used to, he used them around the
He used
waist.
them right around for that double leg. Boom. Yeah.
It's very quiet.
Nice
Slides
move right
in,
in the
yes.
mount. And he's the one that decided. Good movement by Ortega. McKee goes right into side control. Again, this is about positionally just moving yourself, and he has moved himself to a better position.
That was very subtle.
Dude, the way
But what
they
does it tell
audio
you that
mix
McKee
is
very
one's in
quickly
my left ear,
recognized
one's
he
in my
didn't
right.
feel like
It's
he was in
Big
control
John
of
in
it
my
and went
right.
to the next.
Had the ability to possibly lose the position. Don't try to hold on to something that I'm going to lose. Let me get to a position that I can
He's
control.
doing a great job, though. He's had top control basically since it started. They'll have the Chiron to let us know how
Now, this
far
is a
we
mistake
progressed
right
into
here,
the round.
and you'll see it
That's
many
kinda,
times.
you know,
Looking
it's
at
gonna
now, he
merge
just switched the arm position. That was very nice
Snapping
of
over to his
Mitchell.
back.
Mitchell
Really
McKee doing a
solid lock.
great job of
What's his
switching
back
that up
like?
because it went to what is basically NC2A rules as far as I can't lock the head. Now he's
This
into
gonna
this
head and arm.
Darce choke. This
Foundation
could be
is
problems, and he's got that
University of
leg hooked
Minnesota.
up.
Does.
Big in.
And Ortega's got a
Where's that
long
big
way to go.
It's all about body position. Nice job by Ortega to free the
Serious
leg.
wrestler, though.
But that's the only thing he freed.
McKee just trying to figure out the right position for the pressure point to create what he needs to choke him out.
You just said the magic word when you're going against an All-American wrestler. Pressure. You're going to be pressured.
Okay.
Nice job by Tony Ortega to work his way out of that.
Ortega definitely wanted to get some value
Right in front of
in with
McKee.
his strike
Beautiful
after that
shot,
wrestling.
taking him right
Didn't
back
like
over.
it, but right back in.
And this is what, when you're facing someone that has the wrestling pedigree of a McKee, it's so tough to stop it, especially early on in your career. If you haven't had that wrestling background, it's very, very difficult to stay at pace with that.
And how many guys have we heard? Well, I know he's a wrestler. I know what he's going to do. Well,
at least Ortega's in position to score with his elbow to the ribs.
Two different separate things.
Yeah. He's not going to like too much of that.
I was just going to explain that rule, and I didn't have to.
Yeah, I definitely keep working at it. Damn, man.
How about anything?
He's trying to take control of that wrist of his to stop those elbows. Because obviously that dagger hurt.
Now, the one thing that you're going to want to see, and this is part of just learning to be a mixed martial arts fighter instead of a wrestler, great control right now by McKee, but we're not seeing a lot of damage, and he needs to start being able to figure out ways to open up and damage his opponent.
More daggers to the rib cage. So McKee's just eating it. Smothering top control. His video is really quiet. That's not me, by the way. His video is just real. I don't know what the audio truck's doing.
Antonio Ortega is simply he's running out of options. Like, all right, that didn't work. That didn't work.
In these positions, he's going to find it's very difficult to move McKee because McKee, again, coming from that wrestling background, his base is solid. It's very difficult to move someone like that. He's got to make the mistake, and you got to catch him in it. And you're not going to have him making that mistake in this element. But as you are seeing, he is only controlling right now. He's not even looking for the submission at this point. He's not punching, and so it's a matter of he's got to start to bring those elements into his game to make him more dangerous for his opponent.
Mitch McKee's won his first 2 fights by knockout. Again, if you're a wrestler with all those skills and you want to make the transition, Henry Hoof's a good way to go.
No doubt about it. You take a look at all those guys down there. And, I mean, just crazy. Pompano Beach has got some mad gyms going on. Henry Hoof, unbelievable coach.
More of a full guard, I think, but was unable to do so.
Ortega hunting for the arm.
Yeah, you see him start
any opening here, and there have been none.
Little gas down there, but he's still
for the first 5 minutes.
And in this position, McKee should feel very good, very in control. The half guard is good. You see he's got the lockdown, which will try to move him, but that's what you need to do. Start to posture and get to a position where you can do some damage. Start landing some strikes.
Yes. What is that? Okay. Interesting start. This video is really quiet.
Mitchell McKee, and it really is for you and I, John. It's like in the cage for it.
Big overtrain.
You can see what Ortega's looking at. Nice kick. He's also looking for, when Mitchell McKee comes in, he's looking for that knee. He's going to bring his right knee up to stop
to the body
and try to hit the chin of McKee.
Draws the oohs and ahs, but a lot of air.
Wow,
and
what a charge. And he just speared him like Edge.
But if you're Ortega and you got those first 30 seconds of the round, you got to shoot your shot.
You got to. Yeah, I admire the fact he's not giving any kind of quarter. He's going after him. He's trying to put him away. The wrestling is the big difference right now in this fight. And see, one thing right there you saw from McKee, he's got to figure out, when do I squeeze and when do I don't? He's going to blow up his arm. So that was a nice move. Nice job of taking the back. Great job by Ortega to turn on that.
He's got the hands-free swing on him. Rough spot for Ortega.
And this is what you want to see from McKee. You get that opportunity to open up.
You
got to go after trouble here. He's turned down. He is face down.
He's in trouble.
We are near the finish line, and it's over.
Yep. All right. It's solid.
Ortega simply ran out of options. Every door was closed by that young man, Mitchell McKee.
Solid grappling. All right, like I said, press for time. Can't enjoy the pageantry as much as I'd like to. On to the next one. What is going on here? Reach advantage? Where's it reach? Oh, this is just Gamba. Is there no audio for this? Oh. Well, that's awkward. Yeah. I want to watch this, but there's no audio. It's like, should I just straight acapella? Low stands kind of from Farrell. McKee already assuming center control of this cage. Yeah, already with a good shoot. Set it up with the leave hand. Transitioning, trying to get back control. Already trying to tuck underneath the chin. Farrell scrambling. What is this? Front headlock position. Farrell back up to his feet. McKee pushes him off. Back to the feet. Back to the hands. Okay, combination in there. Outside lead leg kick. He set him up with another feint to exchange to crash with the hands. And then he shot in after he set him up. Working it back again. Solid body lock. Got in between him and the fence immediately. Like, he's a very technical grappler. Trying to work his back, and this is exactly the position we saw him in to close out that last fight. Look at him. He works quick. Got him flattened out already. Covered up. But Farrell still got his wits about him. Just tried to protect from damage. Now he's on his back. Has him in. Is that half guard? Trying to lock up the leg. Has an underhook on McKee's left arm. Yeah, McKee slips it out, trying to score with the hand. That's the active. That's the active limb. I'm looking for a term in chess. It's like when there's a lot of tension on the square, and it's like, yeah, that's where everybody's putting their resources, their attention. Yeah, look at that right leg of McKee stretched out, locked up. Decent half guard from Farrell here, but super solid top control from McKee, like we saw in his last fight. So in these fights we're going to be watching of Pettis afterwards, we're going to be looking for his defensive grappling prowess as well as the hands to prevent this situation from occurring on McKee's terms. I actually don't know too much about Sergio Pettis. I know he's a big deal, yeah. The audio stream's current bit rate is low. Yeah, I know this is not that much coming through. It's like the video's quiet. It's not my fault. If I put on music or something, you guys want some soft jazz or something? I can put on something, I guess. Like, give me a second. Where's VLC gonna pop up? Okay, now he's starting to score with the short elbows in the clinch. He's in mount position now. Actually, I need to make sure I'm not going to get in trouble for playing the wrong music. This is going to be very distracting. I shouldn't do this. Yeah, McKee has had top control was like 4 minutes of solid top control here. He was scoring with some short elbows while I was trying to do some stuff for the production. Yeah, he started to score with the left hands here now. Farrell's in a really rough spot. Just starting to cover up, just trying to avoid the damage. The ref could almost stop this one, man. I'm going to need you to defend yourself a little bit more. He's starting to try to lock up that left wrist of McKee. But then he got tagged about 10, 15 times there. Short elbow. That one was nasty. Has just been drowning Farrell this entire round. Yeah, there's another short elbow. stupid. But can I get another camera angle? Thank you. Okay, defensive elbows from the back on the barrel, trying to get at it, trying to score a little bit. That's that. He pushed him off. He's like, get off. Damn. Whew. Yeah, look at the body language from Farrell. You can see I'm breathing a lot heavier than McKee. To be expected. Oh, we got replays? I was gonna say, like, how do you? Yeah, that was the first right hand that set up the next feint with the right hand. You see, he feints the next right hand into the shoot. Oh, they didn't have that. They didn't have the replay on that. That's how he set him up. He landed with that first right hand, and then feinted with on the next way in. Started a grappling exchange. About 3 minutes of top control. Solid stuff. Solid stuff. Doing the best of scrubbing I can. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Okay, outside loose leg kick. High leg kick punching from McKee. First time I've seen it. I think that's the first time I've seen him throw that. Mixing up the striking. I think he's still interested in trying to get control of the grappling exchange again. Big right hand over the top. Big level changes. Whip on that outside leg kick from Farrell. Use a lot of energy on that feint. Big level changes. Uppercut there with the left hand, the lead hand. Okay, nice check hook there from Farrell. Doing a better job staying on his feet. A minute after the clock in this second round. Okay, tagged him there with his lead jab. McKee still assuming center control of the cage. Controlling pace. Feinting with level changes. Outside leg kick from Farrell. Set up another shoot, single leg with that jab. Was able to, yeah, got pretty deep, caught him. Half guard, or is this, yeah, half guard. Farrell with control, pretty decent cuff on that left wrist. So it's not too much damage of scoring right now, but he's working his way up. Yeah, we're top score from McKee. Farrell that invested in that underhook again. That's what I'm saying. I'm like I'm interested in what he was doing with his right hand. It looked like he was trying to hold off of McKee, like keep McKee's thigh or knee in place. It's like, okay, that's interesting. What for? Trying to work his base underneath him, trying to get back up to his feet. McKee's not letting him. What is that? Is that an arm triangle? Having that. With the elbow, not to the back of the head. That's a submission. I was going to say is a guillotine arm triangle. Farrell was able to slip out, back up to his feet. 2 minutes left to go. Totally down. Apologies that the video is beautiful. Yeah, fun doing acapella though. Ooh. Okay, a little bit slower with the hands is McKee. I think he tagged it with that straight left. Another shoot. Set up with the hands yet again. Caught him. Farrell hasn't been able to stuff the takedown attempts yet. McKee's been doing a good job. Decent enough job of keeping him busy, worried about the hands, keeping that mental stack occupied. And then when the shoots come, he's in there real deep. What is this? Bro, I just put his leg in between. Just like, I was gonna say he like entered the half guard, but no. Trying to position Farrell, trying to flatten him out. This is the problem, man. So we got stats on the Chiron, round 2 ground control time. Yep. Racking it up. Had about 3 minutes in the first round. It's going to be leaving this second round with 2.5 minutes yet again. What are we going to see in the third? Is it going to be a trilogy? Probably. Of course not. Once again, we're doing a pre-fight film review for PFL Chicago that is happening in less than an hour. You can scan the QR code in the bottom right to make your way over to the PFL mobile app. Get all the info on how you can watch that. I think it's streaming on ESPN too. You can also get access to a massive fight library where you can watch all of these fights with proper audio without me yapping over them. All that good stuff from World Series of Fighting, Bellator, all the PFL fees. This is a lot of good stuff on that mobile app. It's high value. And I think there's also like a leaderboard. There's a lot of customization. So there's good stuff on the app, man. Good app. Back to the acapella. Farrell trying to engage with like it was not even level change. He like brought in his head was low as he went to the body. Props to him for still trying to push forward and engage, but I haven't seen him. He has his stuff to take down attempt. His hands haven't found their home yet. Like to see Farrell open it up a little bit more with the kicks. Here it is again with the overhand right, engaging with that combination afterwards. Inability to sprawl out of that shoot. No stuff on the takedown attempt. All the way to the fence, coast to coast. McKee, tactical ability once again, just trying to get himself in between Farrell and the cage. Trying to take his back. I do like what I'm seeing from McKee. Okay, we couldn't see from the camera angles there, but I'm pretty sure I saw some stomps happening there on the feet. I love that. I don't know why it's like it just seems like such a malicious strike. It's just like, I'm just trying to hurt you any way I can. Try to get some value in. Okay. Farrell racking up the strikes here in this third round. But yeah, there's another shoot from McKee. Inability to stuff that takedown yet again. Close guard this time. Mort just racking up that ground control time yet again. Halfway through the third round. Okay. Farrell's trying to get a little bit more active on his back here with the elbows. But yeah, like a big deep breath. Working his way into position to try to score with his elbows. There it is. Wow, is he gonna drop him? Wow. Suplex City. Damn, I haven't seen one of those in a while. I wish I could hear the crowd. Come on. Transition to front headlock position. Got Farrell's left arm trapped up in there as well. Unable to get a face underneath him, unable to get his feet up. McKee is just completely just weighing him down, dragging him down, making him carry all of his weight. Oh, Pharaoh transitioning. I was on top of turns of table. He covering up. Fighting for control of that right wrist of Pharaoh. Ramble back up to his feet. Out of there. Okay. Good on Pharaoh for getting out of that situation and reversing it, but then he wasn't able to square him up. Oh, again, good hands. Pharaoh finding more value with the hands this time in this round. We saw that in the volume of the strikes. There you go. We're showing the stats yet again. He's racking it up. Ooh, he caught him, went for a jumping knee, and McKee just caught him like on a honeymoon or something. Right into his hand. "45 seconds, 40 seconds. Left and around McKee's trying to work his leg to the outside of Pharaoh's, try to get a sweep. Deep underhook. Yeah, he's got a pretty good body lock in there. Good class. Only 10 seconds left. Pharaoh, try to get out of there, try to break out of there. I need to knock you out right now. Come on, do something. Gas left in the tank. Just showing for McKee. Fight. I wonder what the score was. No patch. At a time. On to Sergio. Time to mix and match. See what the fight might look like happening later on tonight. Do I have these in the order? Is it Pitbull first? It's Pitbull.
And now, to make his way to the cage, the challenger, Pitbull.
Patricio Pitbull began his martial arts journey in order to overcome the stigma of his size. He's built a larger-than-life legacy in the Bellator cage, and John, longevity on its own is an impressive accomplishment in such a grueling sport, but doing it at the championship level for as long as he has represents the type of career.
First coming out to college football music. What the? I can't wait.
Oh. Bellator records include most points. This is his 29th. And wins with 23. He won his first Bellator belt back in 2014, and he comes into tonight's Day with Destiny, the promotion's only four-time champion, with a Bellator record of 12 victories and 15 title fights.
Look, he's remarkable at what he needs to do tonight.
I did say I was going to skip that.
MMA fighter. It's MMA. Use all your
And we'll see
skills because he's
one
great on the ground. He's got great wrestling. He's got big power. Don't just rely
We're probably going to go a little bit
use
over
all
time.
those ground
PFL
skills you
Chicago
have.
is starting.
Unleash the power at the right time. Make sure that Sergio is in range because he is
hang out with y'all
fast.
a little bit.
He is
And then let y'all
He told us that his
go check out the
parents
other
taught
part.
him to be disciplined and always be the best at whatever he chooses to be in his professional life. Boy, has he made them happy.
And now, the Bantamweight World Champion Sergio Pettis.
Hey, took some time off and now the they got me beat.
Bantamweight champion Sergio Pettis returning to competition for the first time since that 2021 knockout of the year. An incredibly dramatic come from behind victory to maintain the belt in his first title defense against Sergio Pettis. At 29, he's in his prime and fighting for the first time since recovering from a torn ACL. And while his older brother Anthony is etched in MMA lore, thanks to the Showtime kick, John, it's the on-Showtime spinning back fist that secured SP his place on the proverbial MMA highlight reel. He's won 5 in a row, including all 4 of his fights here in Bellator. He knows he's the underdog, and he carries it as a massive chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, he does, but if your last name is Pettis and you're a fighter, you're going to have a Showtime stoppage, and both have had it. Sergio Pettis is fast. He needs to keep this pace fast. This is your weight class. Push him. Make sure that he has
#1 pro bantamweight and All-American.
touch. Don't look for the big shot. All you have to do is continue
14
to
pound for pound and All-American.
Surgical jabs and atomic clock time counters contributed to Pettis outpointing Juan Archuleta to claim the championship in May of 2021.
Wow.
And now, man, you talk about, he said he goes
He's a Leo. Oh, I know who I'm rooting for.
Who he beat for the title. Then defense against
the same birthday as my little
Shoji
sister. What the hell?
Horiguchi, who's going to vie for the first Bellator flyweight crown in Japan July 29th. And now he faces Bellator's best ever.
Our tail of the tape for this Bantamweight championship bout. Look at 22-5 for Sergio Pettis, 35-5 for Patricio Pitbull. Both men are champions. Both men are absolutely 2 of the best.
Let's go to Michael C. Williams.
Here at Ring Trust Arena live on Showtime, Bellator MMA now presents back-to-back world title fights. Tonight's double main event begins with 5 5-minute rounds for the
5-minute rounds.
Bantamweight World Championship. Sanctioned by the Illinois State Athletic Commission Director Nancy Ilg. And now, introducing first, the blue corner. At 5'6", weighing in 134.2 pounds, the former lightweight and current featherweight champion looks now to make history as the first ever 3-division world champion. Tonight, he steps into the cage with a veteran professional record, 35 victories, 5 losses. From the Tao,
nice beard.
the Norte Brazil, presenting the challenger, Patricio.
Is that his full name? He changed his name to Pitbull? Like Ocho Cinco? Damn.
At 5'6", weighing in 134 pounds even.
Okay.
After a spectacular knockout victory in his last title defense, he now returns to defend his belt for the second time, entering with 22 wins, 5 defeats from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending Bellator Bantamweight World Champion, SP Sergio Pettis.
All right, let's see what he's all about.
In charge, Kevin McDonald.
Gentlemen, 5-round fight for the belt. We went over the rules in the back. I want a good, clean fight. If you'd like touch gloves now, please return to your corners.
Sergio Pettis, one of 8 fighters to hold the Bellator Bantamweight belt. It is on the line tonight in this potentially historic scrap. Patricio Pitbull.
His middle name is Jerome? He's a brother? Damn.
At the weigh-in of 135, credits the fighting scientist, Francisco Freitas, for helping
Here we
him
go.
make weight the right way. He is the first challenger in a Bellator champion versus champion fight to drop weight. and move down a weight class. And of course,
Hard
questions
outside leg
surrounding
kick
that.
already.
How will he take a punch, and how will the weight cut affect his speed and his condition?
That is everything. You know, normally we'll tell you, I never like when a guy goes down in weight. He's done it.
Pitbull taking more of the sitting cage,
but
Japan
back in October is when he started his weight cut, and he has continued that diet, that weight cut all the way to this moment. He's done it the right way, but it's still a dangerous thing to do, and we're going to see if it has any effect on his performance.
And here in the Midwest, the defending champion, Sergio Pettis, a fan favorite. Many fans making the trip from Milwaukee to Chicago, just about an hour away, as Patricio Pitbull already having success with the calf kick to the lead leg, and that's something he'll definitely want to try to exploit and capitalize on. And we talk about the trajectory, the career of Patricio Pitbull. Came in a heavy-handed brawler. BJJ black belt, got a heel hook victory in his first Bellator fight, but he's continually reinvented himself. I match his fight IQ to anyone in the sport, John.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know, you can take a look at
Pitbull.
who he trains with, what he does. Cejudo, who won multiple world titles, Olympic gold medals. He credits Patricio Pitbull. I stole Patricio Pitbull's style.
There's a nice jab and the right hand through the guard, and incredibly technically proficient is Sergio Pettis. The Taekwondo background obviously has some ostentatious attacks in his arsenal, as we saw in his first title defense. And hey, also a very
what was that?
IQ.
Sergio Pettis has proved himself to be just an outstanding fighter. He's just getting better. He has not reached that peak.
Football stuff.
He's always adding tools, and he's getting better and better.
Showing a lot of different looks.
Take a look at him right now.
Like a shuffle with his feet into the
as one of the most educated
jab to the body.
in the sport, really works that 1-2, and there's the kick in. As the Taekwondo background, John, more of a snap to those kicks, unlike the karate-style kicks.
Absolutely, you know, the Taekwondo style.
We got a better of that exchange with the right hand.
That hitting element.
A lot of spinning attacks, and there's a
body kick
by Patricio Pitbull. And yes, this is really the storyline for me. Who's going to be able to counter the counter?
That's really, you know, right now there's a feeling out process. A lot of people are
wondering. These dudes are getting a lot of information on each other right now.
Seeing the tells, seeing where they think they can start to apply their skill set.
Pettis very dangerous off his back, very active. And so it's Pitbull that goes for the takedown early, and now
immediately to the wrist.
This is another storyline in this entire fight. When you take a look at Daniel Vanderlei, a guy who worked with Pettis throughout his career.
The BJJ black belt is under Daniel Vanderlei for Pettis, but he's not in Pettis' corner tonight, John.
He's in Pitbull's corner, and that's psychological warfare. That's part of the game.
And it's actually been years that he has left Rufus Sports, set up shop in Brazil, but Daniel Vanderlei, yes, helping Sergio Pettis prepare for this fight. Pettis back to his feet, and he goes to the calf kick of the lead leg of the featherweight champ, looking to make MMA history here tonight. Very tactical affair.
Both of them conserving a lot of energy, not showing too much.
Patricio Pitbull's corner, looking on as he of course comes out of Brazil. Luis Santos, 6 years
attacking
part
with
of the
the jab,
national
countering
boxing
that
team,
outside leg kick that time.
Pitbull in that regard.
You can already see a little bit of discoloration on Pettis' lead leg around the knees.
Really helping Patricio with his wrestling.
The captain has been there with him for a long time. The real thing is there's been one common opponent if you look at both these guys.
Better combination. Flipped a little bit there.
Juan Archuleta faced Pitbull in the Featherweight World Grand Prix. And Juan Archuleta faced and lost his title to Sergio Pettis.
On the inside leg kick. I'm trying to transplant what I saw from Mitch McKee in here. I think Mitch was a little bit more active with the hands than Pitbull has been. I wanted to see more of the leg kicks, and Pitbull is using that.
The counter right hand by Pitbull as
Pettis might have the counter hands. Stop these boots.
And there Pettis looking to use
the use of the cage.
For a Showtime Superman punch. So an interesting opening 5 minutes, John. Collecting
with
that
lead
all
hand from
important
Pitbull.
data. Your thoughts?
Very close round. You take a look, you know, there was the takedown, but there was nothing done with the takedown. overall, both guys have landing a couple of shots in there.
Good job. Take a seat, champ.
Percentage-wise, I think Pitbull did
Listen to me,
Oh,
champ.
yeah, that's right. I'm talking about
This
clean
round,
assault.
that's what
Unfortunately, much as I love it. We're all pressed here.
He's the underdog, but he's also the Bantamweight champion.
That's right.
Southpaw stance for Pettis.
Got this contestant that space with that lead hand. Caught him with the counter line.
Caught Pitbull upstairs.
That was good.
That was a nice left hand by Pettis, landing flush.
High kick partially blocked.
It was like a switch kick up top. He hit switch kick down low that time.
Calf kick to the lead leg of the Southpaw Pettis. And again, this calf kicks.
Okay.
All important part
Painting,
of
shuffling
Pitbull's
in.
strategy.
Not following through. Here's again. Take the space back. Put him in the center of the cage.
For the other to go again. Who's going to counter the counter? It's Pitbull again.
I like this. Both of them not showing each other too much.
Leaps in with a left hook.
Counter strikers here.
Countered.
Counters with the right hand over the top, and that's a smart move.
They're
by
just trying
Pettis.
to
Every time he's going to throw that, you
take a little bit of control of the pace with the leg kick.
Pettis goes
But
back to
overall,
Southpaw,
not
his
committing
training
too much,
with
either
Rufus.
of them.
Kickboxer extraordinaire. Lots of success at Rufus Sport. Wanted him to get off the center line with the jab, and now showcasing the southpaw
Body.
attack, going to the body with the liver kick
Switching
back
stances.
to orthodox. Meanwhile, Pitbull taking those small steps forward, trying to close the distance where he can explode at the drop of a dime.
They're showing a lot of respect for the feint. He was close to the fence as well.
Yep, trying to get Pettis to fight.
Pitbull has been taking control of the space for the majority of the fight.
3 minutes
Pushing forward.
remaining here in the second.
I'd say Pettis has been overly defensive in his retreat kick. Just likes to fight at that counter jab ring, or the counter ring.
Very technical, though, when you go that distance, John.
He's had a lot of space to work with as well. Nice to the body. Yeah, he's starting to find his own with the punching combinations now. He's starting to know what he can engage with and find value in.
Yes.
He doesn't just kick through the hip. He uses that knee. It's a different style of kicking. It's what brought him up from Taekwondo.
And Pitbull continues to go to the lower leg with the calf kick and the inside low
Ooh,
kick.
okay.
Wheel kick by Pettis.
Yeah, I thought he was like loading something up, but I didn't know it was going to be that.
Big time move. He caught Patricio a little off guard, a little off
Yeah, that
target.
was very. He did a good job of not telegraphing that. It's kind of scary.
Pitbull continues, putting on pressure, short steps, closing the distance, backing Pettis up, but Pettis moving to his right now, trying to disrupt Pitbull.
Even Pitbull
You understand?
incorporates this very karate type.
Yeah, karate-centric stance, exactly.
Much like Lyoto at times. And he's having problems with the reads on Pettis. You can see that he's not comfortable at times.
Right hand from Pitbull.
Or excuse me, Pitbull and that Pitbull.
Ooh, in the jumping knee.
Pettis turns him
Yeah, in
around.
the middle reversal.
On the fence,
Wants
so
the
both
pin.
of them have gone for the
Pushing back out. It's Pitbull. Back to the center of the cage.
The spinning
That was good.
wheel kick by
Good hand and then the
Pettis,
jumping knee engage.
by Pitbull, yes, a sweet jab.
Not too much damage on Pettis' side though. He's still looking really good. Really spry, really light on the
What I
feet.
like about Pettis as well, John, he doesn't only move one way, darts left to right, doesn't become predictable. Nice.
To the body.
Rips the left hook to the body.
Doing a good job of mixing it up with that lead hand.
He's got above average hand speed.
Nice four-punch combination by Pettis.
Ooh, nice combination in the pocket.
He's starting to land the counter effectively.
He's starting to land a lot more with the hands. Pettis.
And it's giving Pitbull different looks, shifting from orthodox to southpaw.
Nice. Nice push kick.
Team kick up the middle.
Jab
Should be
it
used
up.
often by Pettis.
Pettis also likes to block
Okay.
leg hits in there.
Nice pick on the spot of that shoot. Was able to pin it up against the fence where it was unable to transitioning into any sort of takedown. Pettis slipping back out, back to center cage, back to the stand dip.
Telegraph takedown attempt there by Pitbull John. Well defended by Pettis. 10 seconds left.
Another one. There it is. Another spinning head kick. That one got him staggered a little bit. Oh, he didn't like it. That one clipped him. That one clipped him.
Sweeping right up by Pettis. Pitbull was staggered by that spinning wheel kick near the end of the round.
And he just loads that wheel kick up. There's like very little telegraphing. There. Hey. Oh, this is a fight.
Take a look right here. Pitbull comes, nice left hand with the right hand following it. That was a clean shot. You can see it got Sergio Pettis' attention. Here was that spinning
there it is.
wheel kick right off of the forehead. You can see a little bit of the stanky
That one
leg
fizzled
there.
him a little bit.
Very clean shot.
They
Well
gave up
done.
a lot of space. Ow,
Clean
that
right
hurt.
off the front. Did not land
That is a very
with
significant
everything
strike.
that he had. But his brother Anthony knew, oh, go get him, because that absolutely showed that Sergio Pettis can hurt Patricio Pitbull.
Let's go, get it out.
Pitbull's been involved in legendary battles here in Bellator. Cut now over the left eye, blood trickling down the side. But remember the fights with Daniel Weitzel, Daniel Strauss.
One last one by your foot right there.
John, he was almost finished, and there were a few more seconds left in the round, just as we saw here. Similar to what happened there, but Sergio Pettis utilizing what got him to the dance effectively. That Taekwondo background already delivering dividends.
Well, you can see the confidence in Sergio Pettis building in that second round. You can see that he was feeling better about opening up the attacks and finding those counters when Pitbull would try to strike.
Round 3, Pitbull again going to the inside. Leg kick to the lead leg of the Bantamweight champion. Unofficially, Big John McCarthy has it even, and now
What the volume on that counter exchange after Pitbull crashed it.
Pitbull now putting pressure on Pettis, but one thing Pettis really takes pride in is staying calm, staying true to his game plan, and he feels the later this fight goes, the more it favors him. As he says, I get better as the fight goes on.
And then we'll transition to a takedown yet again. Strike him off.
Got surprised in that first
Great defensive grappling from Pettis. Okay, so that's going to definitely be the style is making the fights there. Is Pettis is striking and defensive grappling going up against McKee. He's going to be trying to set up his shoot with his striking and transitioning into top control. Pettis has been doing a really good job. I wouldn't say he's controlling the pace on the feet, on the hands so much here, because both of them are looking for counters. But Pitbull has definitely been trying to shoot for takedowns a lot more. Pettis has stuffed each one. I think it's 5 so far.
People were able to take him down at times and keep him on his back.
Then we've seen him open up with more creative striking, more dangerous striking. You see he's cut Pitbull over the left eye. Those spinning wheel kicks, he connected with that one. Yeah. He's dangerous.
Pitbull, we do know that it's
Dangerous and solid.
Her dog is a dangerous dog, especially for Patricio Pitbull. And Pettis now 1-2, but does a good job of avoiding
cutting
the
him
scheme
off.
of that attack, resetting. Both of them have incredible vision, John, to see through the exchanges.
Probably going to be looking for another shoot, another takedown attempt if he can cut off Pettis and take away a lot of this space from him, getting closer to the fence. Another headhunt.
Kick partially blocked by Pitbull.
Everything's faking from Pitbull. Pettis circling out, getting a little more of that space.
This is part of what we were talking about at the start of this fight. Everyone looks at, well, you're the 145-pound champion. You're dropping down to 135. That means that you're going to beat that guy because you're bigger, stronger. Speed. Speed is a hard thing to deal with. Sergio Pettis is a fast fighter. And if there's one thing is in this fight when you're looking, look at the counters and look at how many times Sergio is able to touch Patricio as he's trying to get his shots in. Beautiful job.
There's that 4 jabs and then one to the body.
on that
combination.
sequence, and that's the thing. The camp didn't want Pitbull to come in heavier than 150 or 154 tonight so that he doesn't lose his speed, but just naturally, John, you're coming down 10 pounds, and here look at the numbers, John, the champion with a big edge in terms of strikes landed, and again, a battle of counter punchers.
Yeah, you talk like 20 of 35, that's outstanding. He maintains that type of percentage at 57. That's bad news for Pitbull.
If you're wondering, this is from Bellator 297, June 16, 2020.
There's a right hand from Pitbull.
The best part about what Sergio Pettis is doing, he's throwing a lot of straight shots, which is only getting him there faster.
He's thrown 115 shots compared to Pitbull's 100, but again has landed higher as the blood now, the left side of Pitbull's face around that left eye. Just over a minute remaining here in the third, and Pitbull
I like that.
backing up, oblique kick by Pettis. Pitbull unable to get any real flow established here, or any sense of trying to solve the puzzle that is Sergio S.P. Pettis.
Yeah, Pitbull hasn't been able to figure out his way in. As soon as he gets close, he is getting called a lot of stiff counter hands.
A good return. Good return.
Takedown attempts haven't worked.
And now pace picking up a bit. Pitbull putting on the pressure, goes for
Another
the
one.
takedown, changes levels.
Here's the fence. He got it. There he is. First successful takedown. He was able to pull him away from the fence. Now he's got some nasty
left in the third round. Pitbull 2 of 5 in the takedown department. Had one in the opening round, went 0 for 2 in round 2. Now
Right hand now. Pettis still needs to be worried about that left arm getting free in those elbows. Yeah.
Trying to go to mount, well defended by Pettis, and time runs out in round 3.
Lean break.
And John heading into the
Better for
championship
Pitbull that round.
How do you have it on your unofficial
I guess he was
scorecard?
going down for it.
Unofficially, I've got Sergio Pettis ahead in this
2
fight.
rounds to 1?
Right now, I've got him 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah.
Pettis outstruck Pitbull pretty significantly in this third round. And a lot of clean shots. Now, Pitbull did have his moments, but look at these nice clean shots. That one going off the top of the head. Nice, beautiful jab. All to the right hand.
4, 5.
Right to the body. Sergio Pettis really looking good. Here comes Pitbull in for that takedown. He gets the takedown, but what he's able to do with it in that basic 20 to 25 seconds of time, not able to make up the shots that Pettis landed throughout that round.
Patchy Mitch, the winner of the $1 million Bantamweight World Grand Prix, who stormed through that tournament, watching, knowing that he will face the winner of this champion versus champion showdown, with Patricio Pitbull trying to become the only man to ever win titles in 3 divisions. Sergio Pettis obviously doesn't care about that narrative as we head into the championship rounds. Round number 4.
I believe I'm officially overtime PFL Chicago's undercard has started, I believe. Yeah, it says 5-3, 5-9.
Shopping low kick by Pitbull, and Pitbull now utilizing some...
Bet you on ESPN2, or you can scan the QR code in the bottom right there with the PFL mobile app to find out all the information you need on that.
And again, though, I mean, not to beat the dead horse, but it really is true.
I have more fights to watch for Pettis, but I think I'm going to have to call it. I'm going to make the executive decision. I want to move on over. I'm going to start watching that indie card. I'm going to leave you guys to enjoy the rest of that fight. A lot of fights happening. We do have 2 cards tonight. Stuff, everything. It's great. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves out there. Appreciate you spending some time with me today.
Put you away, so.
And while Pettis may not have as much shot-for-shot power, he has some scintillating attacks in his arsenal.
Boy, he does. And really, we talked about volume. Just touch him. He's been doing that. He's been doing that exceptionally well. He needs to stick with it. One thing I would love to see Sergio Pettis do is attack the body with those teep kicks up the middle just a little bit, because that keeps Pitbull at a range where he's unsure when he wants to come in based upon, I want to get the kick up the middle again.
At the same time, it appears Pitbull's still unsure when to do that in this instant. You see, you know, it's a case of where nice Pitbull tries the counter left.
And that's the problem as you notice, Sergio initiates the attack. Pitbull goes for the counter, but he's just a little bit off.
Pettis again wanting to use that hand jab.
That's great left.
Final 3 minutes of the fourth
Pettis
round.
definitely much more clean control as the fight has progressed. Okay. Pushing the leg, hit that. Bringing back his whips on his way out. But again, just stepping forward. Very comfortable in this range.
Well, his last one that he got in deep and got the takedown, he was able to have the last round, but hasn't had an effect on the fight.
And it seems to be that's still where he wants to continue to go. Then lands the overhand right as Pettis delivers the oblique kick, but low output from Patricio Pitbull. In terms of connection there, pressure is there. Would you like to see more offense? Again, knowing the style, it's there again, looking for the single, now takes the back of Pettis.
This job, Pettis going in the cage.
Trying to sweep him, trying to compromise that base.
Nice job by Pettis to shut him off.
Okay, yeah, good balance. Good scramble out of there.
2 for 7 in terms of the total fight, and 0 for 2 here in round 4.
Stats are saying 2 for 7 on takedown.
Frustrating for Pitbull. It gives confidence to Pettis. You keep on trying. I keep on getting away from you. Pitbull keeps going back to it, which I like, but there is some frustration.
When it comes to the weight cut, when it comes to how he has responded, how he looks, John, at 135, what do you think?
Well,
conditioning.
His conditioning looks fantastic.
Always, right? Yeah.
He's a professional, and the one thing I will say, though, what hurt him earlier, it was a kick. Kicks are heavy. Could have happened if he was in featherweight, so I really haven't seen anything I say has had a bad effect from him going down to 135.
Jeff, one thing, that being Sergio Pettis right now.
Yeah, well, the big difference is, many times, Patricio is the faster fighter. He's not the faster fighter.
Pitbull mixing it up a lot with the lead hand in this space, but Pettis is still the one engaging, initiating. The elbow change. Pettis has been tagging him a lot with the counter hands as Pitbull has tried crashing in. He's made him very hesitant. Okay. Able to close the distance. Pitbull's in there, has a pin, trying to work his way to another takedown. Knee on the way out. The Pettis slips it again. Circling back out to the cage. Oh, what? That was crazy. Some capoeira with this thing. Kick to the chin. Yeah, wrong blink from Pitbull. He didn't like that one. Pushing stances. Yet again. Back and forth.
Final round on deck for the Bantamweight Championship.
Okay. That's 4 rounds down. All right, once again, the PFL Chicago card has already started. The undercard is live versus gentlemen in the welterweight division. I'm going to be letting you guys go, even though I have some more Sergio Pettis fights that I would like to watch. I'm going to go ahead and move it on over. Wow, that is a really good high front kick. Immediate hook this sleeve over his nose. But yeah, scan the QR code on the bottom right. Find your way over to the PFL mobile app to figure out where you can watch PFL Chicago. You also get access to a massive PFL fight library. You can watch all these fights without me yapping over them. All that good stuff. That's a great fight. I have my reactions to that fight on this channel with MMCO versus Yoel Romero. That was really cool. What else was I say? Yeah, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, I appreciate you hanging out and spending some time with me this afternoon. I hope you enjoy the rest of the fights for the rest of the evening. It's gonna be a fun night. Combat Sports World. Last round here. 5th round. Sergio Pettis going up against Patricio Pitbull. Once again, this is from Bellator 297, June 16, 2023. Hope you guys got a little bit of more information to help you make your predictions going into PFL Chicago, the main events later on tonight. McKee in the main event. And then Josh Newman. Oh no, Josh Silveira is going to be Jordan Newman.
It's taking a long time to get there. Sergio's shots are reaching the target quicker. see, right at this moment, Patricio is pressing. He's going after him. He's trying. He's doing everything he can.
Team right hand by Patricio Pitbull. Back towards the back goes Sergio Pettis, trying to establish that jab, keep the challenger at bay. Goes back to the leg.
He's continuing up on that. On Pitbull's lead leg.
Trying to disrupt whatever rhythm that Patricio Pitbull's trying to
Pitbull still chasing. Trying to find an opening. Feinting with the level changes. And getting caught on his way in. Trying to engage with his hands. And able to do so fruitfully. Good combination. As soon as Pitbull gets into the pocket, with Pettis is just like nasty combinations to the body, opening him up, following up with the head.
Pitbull closes the distance, but unable to keep Pettis along the fence.
Pettis is still looking pretty good as far as the gas tank goes as well.
Midway point of the fifth and final.
Love his striking combinations. Hasn't overextended. Has taken the onus on initiating in some of the engagements. This Pitbull's been sitting on wanting to counter for a lot of the fight. It hasn't overextended.
Not many times do you see Pitbull where he's the guy going back and stuff. This is the
Has landed significant strikes for sure. He's good. It's good stuff. Like I said, I wish I could watch him.
Making nice burst and landing shots. He has had nothing but problems in landing shots that are clean against Sergio Pettis.
Unable to keep Sergio Pettis in his sights. Pettis again switching up stances, delivers a body kick. Pitbull trying to corral him, trying to land something. But it's
Just stiff combinations. Throwing Pitbull down. He's trying to work his way in.
Again, straight shots. Straight shots down the middle.
Good angles. Sergio Pettis backing up, but maybe setting up that counter, the jab.
Straight left. Pitbull tagged him there. Right hook.
Great pressure by Patricio Pitbull going after him. He was trying to find that shot. It's going to change his whole thing for him.
He has just over a minute.
Oh, Pettis with a little bit of the level change in the shoot. Pitbull has to stuff it. Okay, anything you can do, I can do better. Yep, he sprawled all the way to the back to have his back up against the fence and then reverse positions. Now Pitbull has to slip out. What a fight. Great show. Okay.
Fresh off the 2021 knockout of the year, come from behind, spinning back to KO Joji Horiguchi in his return from injury layoff, taking on Bellator Patricio Pitbull. And we are 15 seconds away, spinning back fist.
Haven't seen that spinning back fist initiation from Pitbull. That's good. They're dabbing each other up. They're dabbing each other up. We cool? We cool? What's up? Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, great fight, man. Wow. Big respect.
Pleasantries and respect there. 25
Hey, good
minutes,
stuff, man.
John.
That was a great fight.
Thoughts on what you witnessed?
Good stuff. Alrighty, like I said, I'm already over on time. Nice to watch, but that PFL Chicago is happening. Find your way over to it. I think it's on ESPN2 or online, PFL mobile apps, and QR code in the bottom right. I'm gonna let the rest of the fight play us out. Yeah, like I said, if you click on the stream, I appreciate you hanging out, spending some time with me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of the fights for the rest of the night. Take care of yourselves. Drink water, stretch your legs. Take care of yourselves. Say hi to all your loved ones, friends, family, all that good stuff. Be happy, be healthy, all that stuff. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Y'all take it easy. And, yeah.
Much respect. Pitbull's latest attempt at history, reported by this young champion, Sergio Pettis, again, just 29 years of age, in his prime. Had the serious injury. Watch Patchy Mix win that $1 million in the Bantamweight World Grand Prix. And there is Patchy Mix with his tournament championship over his shoulder. And I mean, what a run for Sergio Pettis should he get past this latest test. Let's find out who walks out of Chicago, Bantamweight champion. Here's Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's first world title fight, we go the distance. So we go now to your judges at cage side. Your first, Chris Lee, scores the fight 49-46. While judges Sal D'Amato and Ron McCarthy both see it the same, 50-45. I'll have it for the winner by unanimous decision. And still, Bantamweight World Champion, SP Sergio.
Milwaukee, baby! This shit's staying for a fucking while. Let's go!
The champ is here. Sergio Pettis enhancing his legacy with a huge win over Patricio Pitbull, who is stunned and in contemplation as he has just been defeated by the Bantamweight champion Sergio Pettis, who is standing by with Big John McCarthy.
I am here with, and still, the Bantamweight champion of the world, Sergio Pettis. Sergio, you put on a surgical clinic. After the first round, where it was back and forth, you got your reads, and you used speed and precision to just take apart a guy who has been the pillar of Bellator, a two-time champion, and you just dominated that fight.
Mike. You got it. Hey, I just want to dedicate this fight to everybody that's going through hard times, dealing with anxiety, depression, pessimistic thoughts. For everybody that feels overlooked, tonight this one was for us. I'm a man who second guesses myself a lot, and tonight I know I couldn't bring that out here with me. I had to believe in myself, my team, and put on a beautiful performance for this crowd here tonight in Chicago. God bless you guys. I love you guys. And this shit is staying in Milwaukee for a fucking while. Believe that. Believe that shit.
Sergio, you have gone through a murderer's row of bantamweights, and then you take on a guy coming down as the featherweight kingpin. What does this win mean for you?
Hey, Bellator, I'm taking out all your poster boys. Juan Archuleta, Horiguchi, Patricio. I think it's time I get some respect. Big thank you to Scott Coker, everybody over here at Bellator. I'm your guys' next star, 100%.
That was a fantastic performance. We did have the World Bantamweight Grand Prix, and we had Patchy Mix, who was the winner of the World Bantamweight Grand Prix. This will be the next matchup. Sergio Pettis, the champion, against the World Grand Prix winner, Patchy Mix.
Sergio Pettis maintaining his reign as Bantamweight champion with a huge win over Patricio Pitbull. He's coming off the biggest wins of his career. Patchy Mix, the biggest wins of his career, winning the Grand Prix. It's as good as it gets. Sergio Pettis to defend the Bantamweight crown against Patchy Mix, celebrating with Duke Rufus and Sergio Pettis. As we go back to the fight desk, guys, it's time to give him his flowers while he can still smell them.
Absolutely, Mauro. Looking for Sergio Pettis to use the words overlooked. He wants some respect on his name. And Josh, I think coming into this, so many people with a history that was on the line for Patricio Pitbull were overlooking Sergio Pettis, and by no means is Chicago.
I saw Patchy Mix about it. I said, hey, what are you thinking? And he goes, look, I'm thinking Patricio. He's done it all. I was thinking very similar thoughts. Because, look, when it's hard to count out someone like Patricio Pitbull, who's done everything that he set his mind to. Just out there tonight, it really comes down to the speed was the factor. I've trained with so many top-level fighters. When you get into that 145, 135, speed hits different. And they hit, they crowd, and they'll hit you in punches and bunches. And we saw that tonight. He was flinching, he was hesitant. That's something we've never seen from Patricio Pitbull.
And I know there's going to be a lot of conversation as to what is next for him. Does he stay in this division? Does he move elsewhere? He's talked about moving down. But for now, all the kudos to Sergio Pettis, the champion of the Bantamweight division. It is time for the other main event tonight, the light heavyweight world championship. We have the best light heavyweight in the world, of Vadim Nemkov, going up against the soldier of God in Yoel Romero.